nuclear missiles.
That's right.
All right, we know that. All right, it's written, man. All right, we know we the children of Israel, man, through prophecy, man. All right, so we out here to come out here to prophesy to the elect, to seal the elect, but we can get the hell up out of here, man.
That's right.
You know? That's what we here for. He told them to go out to the highways and the hedges and beg them to the marriage that his house may be filled, man. All right, it's gonna be filled with 144,000 millions, man, and consider the 1/3 too. All right, but that's how I do them, man.
Yep.
You know,
hey, that's the marriage supper of the Lamb. Okay, like the apostles went into a while back. The apostle Ariam, he went into Isaiah 45, where it speaks about the king's marriage, about the virgins shall enter into the king's palace. Those virgins are the elect. Okay. The elect of the nation of Israel, they're called virgins. Just like it tells you in Revelation chapter 14. Okay, so like the brother's going into, you know, we're inviting you to this wedding. The elect being joined with Yahweh. That's right. Go ahead, brother.
Mark 6:4. But Yahweh said unto them, a prophet is not without honor, but in his own country.
That's right.
And among his own kin, and in his own house.
That's right, bro. Because what? Everything is set up against you, man. All right, when you come in the truth, man, ain't nobody down for you no more. All right, you on your own, man. All that you got is the brotherhood, man. You have by Shema Shah, man. That's all you got, man. Your family gonna come against you. That's why I said you're gonna be hated by all men, man. For who? His name's sake, man. All right, you have by Shema Shah, man. All right, because everybody loves Jesus, man. They ain't gonna hate you because you say Jesus. All right, but when it comes down to the true name, man, they gonna hate you, man. All right, because that name is a strong tower, man, and the righteous run into it and it's safe, man. All right?
Yeah, content. Like today, I was talking with my dad. He said, you're dead to me. You know, just because things got heated when we were talking about, you know, what I believed in. You know, I was coming in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And after that discussion, he said, you're dead to me, and he walked off.
But really, you alive, he dead. You know, because this the spirit, man. The spirit you have by Shema Shai was what quicken it, man. Make you alive, man.
I got a quick precept.
Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 10 and verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
Right, because that's what everybody thinks. Everybody think the Lord coming to send flowers, cannons, you know what I'm saying, pot tarts. You know, they think the Lord is all love, and sweetness, man. But he said, think not come to send peace on earth, man. All right, you know what peace is, man. All right, go ahead.
I came not to send peace, but a sword.
And what the sword, man? This word, man. All right, this word is the sword, man. That's why it said the word is sharper than any two-edged sword, man. It's cut it, man. All right, that's the sword, man. This word, man. Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah, man. It's called division, man. I'm over here, you over here, man. That's what the word do, man. You know?
Yes, a little more. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father.
Right, and we see that. We see that day to day. Like the brother just got to explain in his testimony. I'm going through the same thing with my family. Other brothers going through the same thing, man. That's how you know we're in the truth, man. This is the truth, man. Start with our apostles to how down, man. Our elders, man. To the least brother, man. This is the truth, man. Because this is what you see going on in Gms, man. Go ahead, brother.
And the daughter against her mother.
That's right.
And the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
That's right.
Because you might have a daughter that's watching the videos. She might be unplugged from the world too. She might be the future wife for the elect. So her mama think, man, what's going on with my daughter? She don't want to go to college no more, or she don't want to do this, to that. So, you know, you got women, because it says two women going to be working on the grind mill, one going to ascend into a chariot, basically, man. But basically, this truth going to separate you from your family, man. You know?
And the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, right. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household.
See? Your own household, man. That's why you gotta stay in the spirit at all times, man. That's the main thing you gotta do, man. That's why it's necessary to pray and fast, man, till you have by Shema Shah, man. Because every time you come home from work, what you hear, what you get, you know, it's like goddamn. So you gotta break down and just actually have by Shema Shah to release them demons up off them. You know what I'm saying? Like they incense up. You know what I'm saying? Get that demon out the house. You know what I'm saying? Because our own household is like a bondage to us, man. You know, it's a fucking barrier to us. You know.
I got a quick one.
Go ahead, bro.
Matthew 19:29. And everyone that has forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or land, for my name's sake, shall receive an hundredfold, and shall inherit everlasting life. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first.
Right. And that's us, man. But we last in this society. But guess what? We gonna be first, man. All right? We gonna be first. But also, we forsaken, man. We forsaken houses. We forsaken our dream. We forsaken our kids, man. We forsaken our mom. All right? Our aunties, nieces, nephews. We forsaken everything to what? Push forward the truth, man. Like me and the brother behind the camera. That's what we were talking about earlier, man. Showing up in grad doing lesson. My fucking son, I'm crying and shit. I'm like, fuck, get your ass back outside. You know what I'm saying? But this the burden of us, man. You know what I'm saying? Every time we try to push the truth, here comes Satan, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Trying to hinder us from pushing his word, man. All right? And we gotta forsake that, man, for Yahweh Shema Shah. Because he the ultimate, man. You know?
I got one more scripture.
Go ahead, bro.
Colossians 3, because you brought out a point. Your dad said what? You're dead to him, right? It's Colossians 3:1. If you then be risen with Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, seek those things which are above, where Yahweh Shai sitteth on the right hand of the Most High.
Right, we gotta seek. Read it one more time.
All right, Colossians 3:1. If you then be risen with Hamashiach Yahweh Shai,
right.
Okay, seek those things which are above.
But what's our above, man? The kingdom of heaven, man. All right, the kingdom of heaven is above, man. That's what we put our whole heart into, man. All right, that's what he said. Where your treasure is, also your heart is, man. All right, and that's the kingdom of heaven, man. We all trying to get into the kingdom, man. All right, not that Christianity kingdom. All right, we ain't trying to seek that, man. We seeking the real deal kingdom of heaven, man. All right, the everlasting life, man. You know,
where Yahweh Shai sitteth on the right hand of the Most High.
Right, they are two different entities, man. They not the same one, man. That's another cut. You know what I'm saying? On them fake ass Israelites, man. That's another cut, man.
How the Most High gonna sit on the right hand side of himself?
That's right, bro.
So what you think I should do? Like it's him, you know.
Most High ain't crazy.
Yeah, he's not crazy. You know, that's his son, Yahweh Shai, sitting on the right hand side of his father.
That's right, bro.
Verse 2. Set your affection on things above.
Right, your affection on things above, man. That's why I say cast all your burdens upon me, man. The thing that you're going through, the thing that you think you're going through, you gotta cast it upon you. How about Shema Shai? Keep pushing, man. Because what? It's all about pushing the word, man. You don't think our forefathers went through the same thing, man? You know, when Peter forsook his family, all right? But you think he was thinking the same thing? Like, damn. That's why he had that question. We forsaking all things. What we gonna get in return, man? That's the kingdom of heaven. You know? Go ahead.
Not on things on the earth.
Right. Not on things on the earth, man. All right, this nigga shit, man. This worldly shit, man. All right, 2/3 love this shit. You know what I'm saying? Not things on the earth, man. This big, you know, your car, your job. You know what I'm saying? No, don't cast upon this, man. This shit ain't nothing. This shit all vanity, man. Because the kingdom of heaven is forever and ever, man. All right.
For ye are dead, and your life is here with Yahweh Shai and the Most High.
Like the brother said, we are dead. We are dead to this world, man. All right, we don't belong in this world, man. Because what? We hold a certain type of status, man. Which what? We got a king mentality, man. And you cannot be a king in this society right here that push homosexual, man. I ain't push pedophilia, man. All right, push lesbianism, bestiality.
Everything, it's a lot, brother Max. Everything the Most High said don't do, we live in a society that said do it. And if you don't subscribe to that, something is wrong with you.
Right.
We're sinners in Esau's world. We're transgressors in Esau's society, man.
That's right.
You know?
But he got enough enough nuts to say swear on the Bible in court. Yeah. But the whole now law in the Bible. You know? That's all you got out.
I'm gonna go down to verse 5. Which verse 4, Colossians 3:4. When Yahweh Shai, who is our life, shall appear, then shall he also appear with him in glory. Mortify therefore your members.
Because we gonna draw earth with Yahweh Shai, man. That was the kingdom about joining earth with him, man. We're gonna be bringing the glory right along with him, man. We're his brothers, man. His brother, his friends, man.
Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil concupiscence, covetousness, which is idolatry.
Right.
So part of being dead to this world is to sum it all up. It's really unplugging from black culture and unplugging from the American lifestyle, which includes doing without will, obeying your thirst, seeking life on this side, man. What are your career goals? You know? So part of that lust and that concupiscence is unplugging from the matrix, man.
That's right.
You know?
I'm pretty sure I can read the part about affection and mercy. Okay, good. Okay, verse 5.
Colossians 3 and 5. Mortify therefore your...
That's like affection. Verse 2 is like...
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Colossians 3 and 2. Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth.
Right, this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 11. Wherefore, set your affection upon my words.
Woo!
Man, what is the word, man? What's the word? These scriptures, man. You how about some outside, man? So that's what you set your affection on, man. Things above, man. And that's to show you that what? The apocryphal go right along with the Bible, man. For you New Testament only, but you know, for you New Testament only, man. And you Old Testament too, man. You need the whole roll, man. All right, when you look up 1611, man, you got the whole scroll in there. The Old Testament, the Apocrypha, and the New Testament, man. But yeah, you supposed to just set your affection on your how about Shema Shah, because what? He the one ultimately doing it, man. You know? That's why he said, if you come to serve me, you're not sold to temptation, man. All right? Because who doing it? You how about Shema Shah? But he said, what? Take the truth, man. All right? Because it's all in the trial in the fire, man. How can you purify those? Not put it in the fire to know what is real, man. And that's what you how about Shema Shah doing to us. He's showing us to be real, man. Is you worthy to hold my name? Is you worthy for the kingdom? I'ma see. You know? They put us in the back.
So, you got something?
This is Romans chapter 6. Now if we be dead with Yahushua, we believe that we shall also live with him, knowing that Christ, being raised from the dead, dieth no more, death no more dominion over him.
Right. So that we be dead, man. And you have a shot being plugged from this world, man. We gonna live, man. Because what brings us life? The law, statutes, commandments, man, of the Bible, man. That what bring us life, man. We starting to live once we keep the custom how our forefathers used to keep it, man. We starting to live, man. We don't do nigga shit no more. All right? We ain't being 2/3. We don't do this no more. We living right to the Bible for what? We live longer, man. You know? That's fucking from the matrix, man. Keeping the law, statute, and commandments, man. You how about Shema Shah, man. And 2/3 hate us for that. Oh, y'all think y'all good, huh? Y'all think y'all better. You know what I'm saying? Are we doing this going according to the scriptures? Why you can't do that? You know what I'm saying? They think they too good to come back to the law, statute, and commandments. So they want to do what the hell they want to do.
Y'all have no fucking moral muscles. Y'all are morally lazy, man. It requires discipline. You ain't doing that. Esau didn't tell me I had to do that, you know? And after him, I had a precept too. All right. 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world.
Right. Love not the job, your woman. You know, that's why I said you got to forsake all them things. You got to forsake your woman, your kids, when you come down to your how about Shema Shah.
Because you can love her within the context of who she is, but you're not supposed to love her more than his word, man.
Right, you know? Right, bro.
All right. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
And there's no 2/3 of our people and the false Israelites have, man. Yep, go ahead.
Verse 16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but it is of the world.
Right, because what? Yahweh Shema Shah push what? These laws, statutes, commandments, man. You know, that's what the Lord push, man. But what this world push? Do it down with, man. Do what you want to do. You know? So yeah, the Lord
17. And the world passes away, and the lust thereof, he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever.
Right, and that's what? That's us, man. That's the elect, man. We should go into the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, we're about it forever, man. But guess what? 2/3 of our people, they're going to be destroyed, man. It's already written. It's already written. 2/3 of our people shall be destroyed, man. Because what? The lust of this world, man. Jake want to make it on this side. They want the kingdom of heaven on this side. You can't get the kingdom, man. Esau already got his kingdom.
Yeah.
How you gonna join early with Esau?
Yeah.
Esau don't play that shit.
Yeah.
So you wanna join early with Esau, he gonna knock you down.
Yeah, and the scriptures go into that, man. The rod of the wicked should not rest upon the lot of the righteous. So they're not going to rule with us in our kingdom. And it says, lest the righteous move forth his hand unto iniquity, man. Because see, if Esau had his way in our kingdom, we'd have America again. And then it's going to say, shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frames the mission of our law. So two kings can't sit on the throne. They said, you don't love the world. Loving the world, that goes to worshiping the image of the beast, man. You know, but I got a quick precept to match what the elder brought out. I see you holding some, so I want to get yours first.
Nah, you go ahead.
That's real quick. Did you have some more? What you had?
I got something.
James chapter 4, verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High?
Right. It's enmity with the Most High, man. I ain't trying to be a friend with the world. That's why he said, if you're going to be hot or cold, man, or lukewarm, man, he going to spew you out his mouth, man. And what? You can't serve two masters, man.
Hey, boy,
you can't straddle the fence, man.
It called Israelite men and women. America's gonna get destroyed, by the way.
That's right.
It called the Israelite man and woman adulteresses and adulterers because you've cheated on the Most High for the beast, man. You've forsaken your Israelite heritage for the lifestyle of America.
That's right.
So you're like an adulterer to the Most High because as a woman, you stop dressing in moderation. You stop being submissive to your husband. As a man, you start to eat pork. When the women eat pork, the men eat pork. All right? You've committed adultery against the Most High. All right? This friendship of the world is adultery with the Most High. Like I said in that movie Last Samurai, I will not go a-whoring after the Western countries, man. Those commit adultery. They got westernized and committed adultery against their customs.
The kings of the earth committing fornication.
Yeah. That's what it means. The kings of the earth weren't banging some woman that had a red dress on, man. No, they forsook their country and their ways and went out to the west. We went to that East Indian restaurant, and the East Indians came in the restaurant. We're eating with our hands, embracing their culture. They come in with a suit and tie with a fork, eat with a fork. They were a-whoring after America, you know?
James chapter 4, verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High?
So, if what's the friendship of the world, man? If you subscribe to the American mindset and you an Israelite, meaning you're so-called Black, Hispanic, or Native American, you're an enemy to the Most High. If you cool with homosexuality, if you cool with women being feminists, and women have all this freedom, all right? If you cool with, like I said, the mindset and the attitude of America, you the enemy to your God, man.
That's right.
You got it, bro.
Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High.
So, no, you got it, bro. You got it. Hey, well, like I said, if you're on this side, man, you need to understand your God, all right? You need to understand the intentions of your God. If you're an Israelite, your God is the Most High. His name is Yahweh. You understand? What does he want from you? All right? He gave us laws, statutes, and commandments. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not eat pork. Thou shalt not be a homosexual. All right? Thou shalt grow thy beard. All right? And if you say, well, I subscribe to the Esau's mindset, which is thou shalt kill. Thou shalt steal if you don't get caught. Thou shalt commit adultery.
Thou shalt shave that bird.
Yeah, or if you subscribe to that, or you say I'm cool with homosexuals, and all they don't mess with me, then guess what? You're an enemy to God. And the Most High gonna kill your ass. He gonna destroy you when America gets destroyed. Man.
That's right.
And you got it,
No, I'm saying that means you condone it. When you be like, well, as long as they don't, do nothing to me, or they don't come to me with that, I don't got no problem with it. That means you condone it, man. You okay with it.
Yeah, what it's called when somebody do something with them.
You consent.
Yeah, you consent with them. You know? So yeah, you get locked up along with them, you know?
Yeah.
That's the same way how you have that shit out there.
If you rob a bank and I drove you, you know what I'm saying? That's called
Guilty by association.
guilty by association. And we just cool. We grew up in the hood. Shit, come ride with me, bro. I got you, fam. Where you going, man? Don't even worry about that. Just drop me off right here. Best thing you know, do. He get back in your car, you drive off. Both of y'all going to jail, man. So you subscribe to the American mindset, which is contrary to the Most High. You get destroyed right along with the white man, so-called white man.
That's right. That's why I say a hand join a hand with the wicked shall not go unpunished, man.
Yep.
All right, that's 2/3 of our people, man. All right, and we hastening that day, man. Because 2/3 of our people gotta go, man. They need death, man.
You're an accomplice to the crime, man. All right.
Go ahead. Yeah, I got something.
So actually,
This is Psalms chapter 23, verse 4. Yeah, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
Right, which is America, man. All right? The shadow of death is America, man. You know?
I will fear no evil.
Man. Go ahead.
For thou art with me.
Right, who are with us, man? Yahweh Shema Shah, man. All right? That's why I said his name is Strong Tower, man. All right? That's the comforter, man. All right? We run into his name and be safe, man. The Most High is a shield, man. According to Proverbs 30:5, man. Here's a shield to them, man. They put their trust in him, man. All right? What's the shield do, man? Protect, man. So Yahweh Shema Shah gonna protect us, man. When we call upon that name, man.
Right.
All right? Going to Ecclesiastes 2:10, man. Whoever called on Yahweh Shema Shah and been confounded, man. All right? Nobody, man. You know? When you call on Jesus, goddamn, he ain't coming. You know? Don't nothing shake when you call on Jesus. When you call on Yahweh Shema Shah, moves happen, man.
Yeah.
Things happen, man.
And IUIC, see, they getting cut because, see, they saying, it's okay for us to say Christ. You know, for you brothers that keep up with them, man. Hey, you can just watch them and see what they doing, man. But they made a recent video. You got Deacon Ethan. They don't even have real Hebrew names, man. It's supposed to be Ayathan. But basically, he recently made a sit-down, him and the other IUIC clowns, saying it's okay for us to say Christ. You know?
And you know what? The other apostles went into the history with the Greek. Because English is a derivative of Greek. Right? Christ is basically a Greek word. All right? And the Hebrews said they'd rather eat pork than speak Greek. So how are you embracing the fact you're an Israelite, but you're not even giving Yahweh Shah his honor by calling him by his Hebrew name? You calling him by his Greek name, his Greek title, man. That's disrespectful as hell. Because like y'all not really, y'all act like Israelites, but y'all not Israelites, man.
That's how you know that was set up by Esau, man.
Government Israelites.
That's right. It's a different being set up by Yahweh Shema Shah. What you see in front of you in all four corners of the earth, starting with our apostles and elders, GMS, man. But you see IUSPK, they were set up by Esau, man. Because you can see how they roll and how they carry themselves, man. They don't carry themselves as true men of the Lord, man, bringing out prophecy, man. They want to tell you you're an Israelite and keep the law, man.
But
it's more than that. That's right, brother.
Hey, brother, preach something to you.
Got something quick. It's Matthew chapter 12, verse 30. He that is not with me is against me.
Right.
And he that gathereth not with me scattereth abroad.
Right, and that's what you see. That's what you see. Babylon. IUIC, they scatter abroad, man. That's why people don't know what to believe, man. But damn, I watch IUIC, but they said this. But when I see y'all make sense, but I'm like, dang, like, it's confusion, man.
Yeah.
They go along with them churches too, man.
Yep.
You know, they scatter the sheep, man. But guess what? We trying to bring forth the elect, man. We trying to gather the sheep, man, but we can get up out of here, man. Because we know and we push that it's only 144,000 and 1/3 gonna be saved, man. That's what we push, man. All right, we just don't push keep the law to the best of your ability, man. We push all prophecy, man. All right, because the kingdom of heaven is at hand, man.
Yeah. And what did you say? We push faith. We push faith, man. And you notice, see, Yahweh Stop, he didn't change his name. If y'all all want to get partially Hebrew names, why does he still has his name in Hebrew, man? It should be Joseph then. Why is it still Yahweh Sop? See, them guys know better, man.
That's right.
Hey, you got it, Doc.
That's right, bro. Go ahead, keep on reading that. Because the faith is going into prophecy. You know, you gotta have faith, because it said what? Faith without works is dead, man. You gotta believe, man. And know that the prophecy is gonna come to pass, man. You know? According to
at the end of the day, the friend is not gonna save you. It said you're gonna be saved by their faith and their works. So wearing fringes realistically is not gonna save you, man. Your faith is what's gonna save you.
Yeah, because that's why you gotta see pushing. I think that the law gonna say that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, this is back at Psalm 23, verse 4. For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me.
Right?
What's the rod and the staff? What do you do with a rod and a staff? You measure with it. It's a standard. So you measure yourself according to the word, man. You measure the times, you measure the prophecy according to the news events. So you're measuring with that rod and the staff, which is the word, man. You know?
A rod, it's like you got a shepherd, you got that rod to guide the sheep.
Oh yeah, beautiful. And you got, who's the sheep? The elect of Israel. So what is he guiding the sheep with? The word, which is the rod and the staff, man.
Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies.
Right?
Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over.
No, that's the wisdom, man. Oh, that's the word of the Most High, man. Okay. Some more than that, brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua forever.
We're going to stay in the spirit, man. We're going to continue to keep the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to the best of our ability, man. We're going to always call upon Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man, all our days, man. All right? Because that's what's going to keep us separated, man. Keep us holy, man. All right? Keep us pure from this world, man.
Let's stand in the truth till you die.
That's right, bro.
You know?
Yep.
The house of the Lord in this time is the truth, man. You know, stand in the truth. Because the kingdom of heaven is within us. I got a precept to match the elder Sahab said. You had something? Oh, yeah, I got it. I actually got a precept. Would you want me to get something?
Yeah, but he gonna get Revelation 10.
Come on.
All right, this is Revelation chapter 19, verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. Worship Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, for the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy.
See? The spirit of prophecy, man. So when we come out here on the highway, the byways, man, that's what we be pushing, man. We pushing prophecy, man. Because who on his way back? Not Jesus, boy, man. Not Jesus. Not Yahushua on his way back, man. Alright, so we opening that gate for Yahushua, man. We singing that new song, man. Which is the prophecy, man. Because what he said, he's coming back, man, to gather his elect, man, for all quote on the earth, man. Alright? So if you out here speaking the prophecy, which is Yahushua, man. You know, but guess what? It's not us that's speaking. It's the Most High that's speaking within us, man, because he really don't need us, man. He said he can bring us stones, man. Right? He can rise up stones to speak for him, man. Right? But who he chooses, man? You know, because what? We were chosen from the foundation of the earth, man. Lord, we're a part of that number, man. We were with Yahushua from the foundation of the earth, man. You know?
That's why earlier in that verse it says, don't just deep down to worship him. He said, no, I'm just a fellow servant. No, I'm not nothing worthy to be worshipped, because I come in the spirit of him. That's it. You know?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
St. John, chapter 14, verse 10. Believest thou not that I am in the Father,
and the Father in me. The words that I speak unto you, I speak not of myself, but the Father that dwells in me. The word. You got Edom on the theme. Listen to the harder way. She had a harder way, man. All right. St. John 14:10. Believest thou not that I am in the Father and the Father in me?
Right. They are one, man. Don't mean they the same people. That's another cut, man. You already hit 2 cuts on that, man. All right? That means they on the same page, man. They are one, man. What I think, he think, man. What I say, he say, man. All right? Because what it say? Can 2 walk together unless they be agreed, man? All right? So that's another cut, man, to the
right? The words that I speak unto you, I speak not of myself,
right?
But the Father that dwelleth in me.
Right, the Father that dwelleth in us, man. We don't speak this of ourselves, man. All right? It's Yahweh Shemal Shah, man, that bring us out here week in and week out, man. In season, out of season, to push the downfall of America, man.
And once again, if there was only one guy, why would he say he came down here, but spoke not of himself, but himself, which is in himself? You know, it's confusion, man. It's 2 different entities, man.
Right.
I speak not of myself, but the Father that dwelleth in me, he doeth the works.
Right? So he doing the works, man. You know, he speak, but it's the Lord speaking to us, man. You know?
So verse 11. Believe that I am in the Father and the Father in me, or else believe me for the very work's sake.
Right, which is going to tell if you believe, all right, on your high by Shema shot, out of your belly shall what? Flow, what? The rivers of living waters, man. All right, which is the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. You know?
Let's go on to the miracles. 2nd Ezra chapter 9, begin at verse 6. Well, I start at verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed. Because part of the works is actually going out here and doing the works. All right? And then part of the works is keeping the laws, but also part of the work is keeping the faith. And the faith really starts with the word. And understanding the prophecies, man. And having faith, and not taking the chip requires faith, man. Right? So you're going to be saved by your works and your faith, man. So that's the point, man. I had one too. Did you get yours yet? Yeah, I got it. Ecclesiasticus chapter 4, verse 28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Most High shall fight for thee.
Right, see, striving to the truth, man, to death, man. That's right, we gotta keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, man, to death, man. All right, we gotta continue to do videos, man. All right, we gotta continue being a brother to the brothers, man. All right, we gotta strive, man, to death, man.
America's gonna be destroyed.
That's right. You know, we gotta continue to push this word, man. We got, man, to death, man. All right, whether we die or not die, man. This a strive, man. We gotta do it, man. You know, but guess what? He said, what? He'll fight for us, man. So he gonna be that shield to protect us, man. All right. But guess what we gotta do, man? We gotta hold on to this word, man, and push it, man. We can't be afraid of this world, man. You know.
You go ahead and take this up, bro.
All right. This is Amos chapter 3, verse 7. Surely the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, will do nothing.
Right. He said surely. So you can think that the Most High, man, Yahweh Shem Shai, is like the son, man. He the Godfather, man. All right? Because the Godfather, when you watch the Mafia movie, he don't do nothing. All right? He point fingers and say, man, he don't do nothing. He don't come out that church, you know? So this the Most High, man. This the Almighty, man. The one and only, all right? He said, surely he'll do nothing, man. Go ahead, brother.
But he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
Right. See, he revealed his secrets unto his servants, the prophets, man. Everybody can't get the truth, man. All right? That's why I got to be handed down. You got to be taught, man. Because guess what? It's the spirit, man. The spirit is subject to the spirit, man. All right? So what we doing right now, we were doing in the ancient times, man. He only going to reveal it to his prophets, man.
The spirit is subject to the prophets.
That's right, bro. So everybody is not going to understand the truth and not going to get it either, man. But guess what? The Most High on to deal with his prophets, man. And he ain't dealing with those so-called preachers and pastors and deacons, man, and bishops, man. All right? You got something, hey, Elder, you get Jeremiah 23 and 26. Read 27 too.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, go ahead.
All right, this is Acts chapter 2, verse 17. It shall come to pass in the last days, saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh.
Right. That's right. He gonna pour his spirit out upon our flesh, man. Which is the 12 tribes of Israel, man. He ain't dealing with every nation, man. So that's cut out right there, man. Going back into Psalm 147, man, 19, man. He ain't dealing with everybody, man. All right.
And your sons and your daughters shall prophesy.
Right.
And your young men shall see visions.
Right.
And your old men shall dream dreams.
That's right, brother.
And on my servants and on mine handmaidens I will pour out in those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy.
Right, and what you see us doing, prophesying, man. And besides that, you got some Iqua, you know, they be like, I had a dream, if this happened, they'll tell you about it, they'll come out with it, you know what I'm saying? But yet the Lord just giving them a vision. You know, they ain't actually out here trying to push the word, they just had received a vision, man. But that's true, man. You know?
Jeremiah 23, verse 26. How long shall this be in the heart of the prophets that prophesy lies? Yea,
right. Who prophesy lies, man? All right. Bishop Edelon.
Yep.
You know, Pastor Jenkins. You know, Creflo Dollar. You know, Joel Osteen. All right. Your pastor down the street, around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Up the street. They prophesy lies, man. Alright? All you gotta do is pay your tithe. Alright? The Lord gonna grant you with this. Lord gonna do that. They prophesy lies, man. Yeah, they're not according to the scripture.
No goddamn prophecy. All y'all gonna be rich. That prosperity bullshit.
Yeah, you can make it in this world. Hey, hell no. The Lord said you try to serve him to pay your soul with temptation. If the church going through hardship, if they going through trial and fire, hell to the law. They worried about, well, I might get this house with it, right? I done paid a true $500 I done did this. I know the Lord gonna bless me with this. Nah, that's wrong, man. That's lies in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You know?
Jeremiah 23 and 26. How long shall this be in the heart of the prophets?
Yeah.
The prophets
They didn't say how long. No, not for long, man. Alright? That's why he said to deceive our heels, man. Hey, Yahweh Shema Shai finna come back, man, and you fake ass pastors, preachers, man. Alright, y'all finna get what y'all deserve, man.
That's right.
Scattering the sheep, man. Alright, it gonna be hell on y'all, man. You know? Your own congregation might put you to death, man. You know? Because grandma been paying tithes almost 50 years, man. She gonna want to answer in that day, man. Why we going through this? And what can they tell her? You know?
Jeremiah 23 and 26. How long shall this be in the heart of the prophets that prophesy lies, yet they are prophets of the deceit of their own heart?
See? They prophets of the deceit of their own heart, man. They know what they're doing. They deceiving themselves, man. Also deceiving the flock, man. You know?
Verse 27, which think to cause my people to forget my name.
Right, forget thy name, man. What's your Yahweh Shema Shai, man?
Right.
What they gonna say, man? The Lord's name is Jesus, man. Alright? Yeshua, Yeshua, Jehovah, man. Alright? They know what they doing, man. The Lord gonna fuck them up for doing that, man.
Because every time you had groups of Israelites come together where there was different organizations, Esau always had counterintelligence program.
Bro.
So here we are teaching in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai, just that, Yahweh Shema Shai. And for a period of time, you had groups like IUIC say it doesn't matter what his name is. Now you're confused. You don't know who to believe, man.
That's right.
Verse 27. Which think to cause my people to forget my name by their dreams, which they tell every man to his neighbor, as their fathers have forgotten my name for Baal.
See? For Baal, man. That's what they doing for, man. These fake gods, man. You know? Well, read up a little bit more hard. Why the fuck said, oh, yeah, I can read.
Alright, verse 27. Jeremiah 23:27. Which think to cause my people to forget my name by their dreams.
Right, by their dreams, man. What, to make it on this side, man. To make it on this side, man. That's their dream, man. All right? To get a fancy car, fancy house, man. Wiping trees or picking fence, man. That's their dreams, man. So they do all that to deceive our people to get what they want, man. Out of this life, man. You know? But like King Solomon said, all this in vain, man. This shit is vain, man. But this don't serve no purpose, man. That's why we throwing our treasures up in heaven, man, because that's the purpose, man. All right, the kingdom of heaven is forever and ever and ever, man. Go ahead, bro.
That one. The hopes of a man void of understanding are vain and false.
Right.
And dreams lift up fools.
Right, see? Dreams lift up fools, man. Hey, we was in that state once upon a time. Shit, we can make it. Shit, I can rap good. Shit, I know I can be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I know I play ball. Shit, I know, hey, I can make it in the NBA. All I gotta do is keep on doing it. Yeah, we had a dream, man. Dream lifts up fools, man. Because what? We ain't had a knowledge of wisdom or you have our shot, man. We did not have the truth, man. But guess what? The Lord have not chosen you. I mean, you have not chosen the Lord, but what the Lord chosen you, man. All right? So guess what? The Lord chose us to come out here. He brought us out this world, man. Because he know our thoughts, but he knew the thoughts that we had in the world. Now, this ain't funny. But guess what? We understand. We understand the world and we understand the truth, man. So it's a balance, man. You know? It's a balance.
Verse 2. Whoso regardeth dreams is like him that catches a shadow and followeth after the wind.
Right. The truth, man. The truth. We put back. You know what I'm saying? We put back this dream of this world, man. Alright, we forsook everything of this world, man. Fuck that, man. I'm gonna follow these laws that's what the man with a mouth. I got, you know, the fear of the Lord just came upon me. If I don't do it, he gonna kill me in a second. You know? You got it. That it on there?
Yeah.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 9, verse 16. For the leaders of this people caused them to err.
Right. And who was our leader? Jesse Jackass, Al Sharp, you know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King, you know, what you want to say? Puff Daddy, Jay-Z. You know, these are the leaders of this world, man. You know, because that's what people look up to. I look up to the rapper, LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? That's the leaders of this world. They cause up to her, man. You know what? They not leading us to the truth, man.
Esau sets up characters to lead our people because our actual leaders are dead, minus the apostles and the great millstone. But they basically killed all the leaders. It shows it in the movie Black Panther. All right, Black Panther's father's brother was like, man, I came to America. They killed all the leaders. They assassinated all the leaders, man, and basically filled their communities with drugs. Something in effect. So now the new leaders are musicians and entertainers. So now they have characters for our people to follow. So you want to be Lil Wayne at one point, you want to be T.I., you damn sure want to be Tupac, now you want to be 6ix9ine, all right? But that whole mentality that they push on record is a mentality that causes you to ruin yourself, man. You know?
That's why I said the people call them to her, man, right?
Because what does the word leader mean? It means to lead. The key word in leader is lead. So who are these leaders? Where are these leaders leading you, man? We don't want to be destroyed in America with the so-called white man. You know, we don't want to live the American dream with this devil. All right, you got it, brother.
And they that are led of them are destroyed.
Right, see, destruction, man. They are destroyed, man. But it's already written. That's why the deceiver are his, man. It's like you how about Shemel shot, man. They're gonna be ultimately destroyed, man. But we got to come out here and push this word, man, to seal the elect, man. But we already know 2 things about people gonna be destroyed, man. It just gotta happen, man. It gotta play out. You know? It's prophecy, man.
Therefore, the Lord shall have no joy in their young men,
Right?
neither shall have mercy on their fatherless and widows.
That's right, bro. It's not. The Lord ain't gonna have mercy on them, man. And they're gonna reach the wisdom. We gonna lay that law down. Ask you how we shall come back and lay that law down too, man. According to Ezekiel 9:4, man. 9:5. You know?
For everyone is an hypocrite and an evildoer.
Right? And let's go into these churches, man. Every last one of them, man. You know, they are hypocrites, man. They are evildoers, man.
Yeah, like you had this one so-called pastor, I guess in the Christian community. He a pastor, got books out, you know, books about God, so to speak. Turn around, he had sex with one of his members' wives, man. One of his members caught him in the act having sex with his wife. And I thought in the Bible said thou should not covet another man's wife, man. So, hey, if the Old Testament is done away with, that means anybody can sleep with your wife, man.
That's right, bro.
So that's a hypocrite, man, in itself. Just one example, man.
All right.
It says, for everyone is an hypocrite and an evildoer.
Right.
The so-called, if I can say this, brother, the so-called black community is filled with churches that's taught by hypocrites. That's why your community is down or nothing. That's why how you gonna have a community that's filled with churches, but you scared to drive in it? Like, nah, we ain't going to South Jackson. Oh, no, we ain't going to North Memphis. But it ain't no churches there. You miss the house of God, but I'm scared to get shot in that community where the house of God is, because it's not the house of God. It's not the house of the Most High. You know.
And every mouth speaketh folly.
Yep. And every mouth speaking folly, man. You can do this if you pay your tithes. You can do this if you give to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? That's speaking folly, man. You know, because our people believe that. Our people believe in these leaders, man. These so-called leaders, man. You know, because our people is searching for a way out, man. Our people is trying to escape the curses fast as they can, man. Anything you can bring for them to escape the curse, that's why people sell out, man. Because they trying to escape Deuteronomy 28, man. But there's no way to escape Deuteronomy 28, man. That's the undefeated champ, man.
That's why.
Go ahead.
Nah, that's why they call LeBron James a nigger. He has hundreds of millions of dollars, and they still spray painted the word nigger on your mansion, man. You know?
You can't escape Deuteronomy 28, man. They gonna always be here, man. Until you how about Shema Shah crack them clouds, man. And they gonna become the niggas, man. All right? It's going to Deuteronomy, man, 37, man. All right? All the curses are gonna come upon our enemies, man. And the ones that hate us, man. But until then, man, we gonna steal some of the curses, man. I don't think make it good and it's true, man. We coming out them curses because of the spirit you have about Shema Shah's upon us, man. And we still gotta suffer, but we ain't just suffer them curses like 2/3 of our people here, man. All right?
If I could just add this, when you read in the margin, that word folly, it says villainy, which means goes back to being vowed. These pastors in these churches, man, and the vow means not having any morals. You know, they're not gonna tell your women in the churches that you're supposed to be covered up. You know, that you're not supposed to be praying with your head uncovered. You know, because they don't go by the morals of the Bible. They want those women. They want those women coming in there being all promiscuous, being whorish. You know, because that's what's gonna attract the men to the church to spend the money.
Hold on, where else does that concept exist? The club. Ladies get in free. Why do they say ladies get in free? Because the men gonna come right behind them.
Yep.
You know, that's why they free drinks. The free drinks, because the men gonna pay for everything. When women go to those clubs, they don't bring no more than $10. They might buy them. This came out the horse's mouth. It was like, we know y'all gonna pay for the shit. So you just brought a beautiful point. It's the same concept with the church, man. The women come to those so-called black churches looking like meat, man. Looking like a fresh gazelle, man. And then here you come, you got your fresh cut, you trying to impress Keisha. But guess what? It's a win-win for the pastor, because you and Keisha paying tights. You know?
I don't remember what movie it was, but Jake was like, man, you know where you find a woman at? Church. Oh, it was on Boys in the Hood.
And it was on Coming to America.
Boys in the Hood. They sitting on the porch. He's like, dude in a wheelchair. He's like, man, you know where you find the hoes at, man? Church.
Hits the harlot house.
That's why Jake go to church, man. That's why any man today really go to church, man. Because them women up in there. You know what I'm saying? Short dresses, short skirts, you know.
Cause they number lessons going on in there.
And you know why, if I can say this, brothers, you know why the so-called black woman loves church? And this also came out the horse's mouth. Because her preacher doesn't live with her. When the so-called black woman follows so-called God and so-called, I hate to say it, Christ doesn't monitor her in the house. Because what happens when a so-called black man tells his woman what to do? You don't own me. You don't control me. You ain't my daddy. So if your house shot came and tried to monitor Keisha, she would tell him the same thing. The reason why she loves Christianity, because so-called God is not in her house monitoring her. He's not saying, hold on, what you got on? What you mean you're not going to do this? According to my word, you see, she can follow Christianity because it's an invisible God. It's theoretical. As long as she reads the book of Psalms or close to the sings in the choir with a tattoo on her breast, right, she's cool. Because nobody's actually physically there to monitor her, man. You know? Yeah, y'all got it, bro. Oh, you had a precept after y'all, too.
Well, I'm going to finish this. It says, for all this, his anger is not turned away.
Right.
But his hand is stretched out still.
Right, see, and that's what you got right now, man. That's what you see, man. The Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, hand still stretched out still, man, because what? You still see the prophets, man. All right, bringing out the truth and sincerity, man. All right, but it gonna come a time, man. All right, when this word is not gonna be out here, man. You know,
because we come out here, not to cut you out, but we come out here to what? Bring the correction. Bring the correction. Isaiah 58:1. You know, we crying out to show you where you're going on. Right. We crying out to show you stop following these false prophets, these false teachers. Stop following the ways of America, this westernized culture. Stop following black culture. You know, we showing you the narrow path. We showing you, hey, this is the direction that you need to be going. Here it is, you walking off a fucking cliff. We saying, hey, don't go that way. Don't go that way. The road runs out.
But everybody before you, they fell out the cliff and died.
They fell out the cliff and died.
You can look over the cliff and see the dead bodies. What's the cliff? Shit, being a nigga? We close to 30, or in our 30s, in our 20s. How many Jakes y'all know that's dead now that you went to middle school with? That was the product of their environment. How many uncles and aunties you know that died basically from being a glutton or not following the dietary law? Now, they're eating meat in excess. If they follow the scriptures, they'll still be here. Let's fall off the cliff. You got a brother.
it's Proverbs 13:13. Whoso despises the word shall be destroyed.
If you despise the word, you will be destroyed. The Most High is not a vain entity. He gives you these laws to keep your butt alive.
Yep.
America, the so-called white man told you, you don't have to keep God's laws. I gave you Christianity. Christianity told you you can do anything and pray afterwards.
Yep.
What logic and reason is that?
Yep.
If I eat chitlins and I pray afterwards, I'm still going to have a disease. All right? If you're a homosexual and you have sex with another man, you're still going to get AIDS after you ask for forgiveness. All right? If the scriptures say, he who lives by the sword shall die by the sword, and you go and kill somebody, a week later his cousin kills you, it's still going to happen whether you buy a Jesus piece or not.
You can't ask the Lord for order after you forsake the orders that he gave. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
you know,
he done showed you the way, and then you disregard the way, and then ask him again, hey, show me the way.
Can you show me the way? You know, but or pray or ask for forgiveness. Because the Most High, he come down here physically and check your ass. He's checking you through us, and you're despising him.
Right. And it says, but he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded.
We fear the commandments, and ultimately, Abba willing, Lord willing, we're gonna get rewarded by getting the kingdom. All right, that's why we turn down the pork at the lunch, the breaks at work, man. At the little lunch yawns at work, man. That's why we be like, oh no, eat pork, man. We fear the Most High.
Don't eat catfish nuggets.
Yeah, that's why we eat catfish nuggets. We know you being nice, all right, but that's why we say, nah, man, I'm good, but thanks, man. That's why we're not gay, man. Old girl that's married with a big butt. That's why we're not all on her face at work, man. It's not that we don't like her or we don't think she's attractive. We know she's married, man.
Right, because what? We
keep the laws of the Most High, man.
But two-thirds of our people can't do that. It's hard for them to do that. Like it's not hard to come back to the law of the commandments, but two-thirds of our people like, God damn, it just.
Your side is children. A child lacks discipline, man. You tell a child, don't eat out the cookie jar. As soon as your ass turn around, his dumb ass, he going to the cookie jar. As soon as you do like this, and you already know he about to do it. He's like, I see your hand, man. A child despises discipline. It takes just a little discipline to not eat pork. We have variety here, man. If you don't eat pork, you're not gonna starve. Just eat the chicken. All right. If the girl says she got a man, don't try to finesse her or don't try to persuade her to get with you. Get the other woman that don't got the man. We don't have a female scarcity, man. There's more women than men. If you don't want if the Lord said don't eat catfish, don't bug out. Get the pan trout. Get the salmon. But y'all lust that eat. You get off on talking to another man, woman. Like, you know how you make that tough shot at the buzzer? That's how Jake feel when he got another man, woman. You know?
Yeah, he stole the game.
Yep. Yo, he stole the game. You got it, though, bro.
Hey, this, go ahead.
All right, this is Micah chapter 3, verse 8. But truly I am full of power by the Spirit of the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai.
Right. And that's what you see, man. We are full of power, man. Of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. All right, because what it takes the power of the Spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai to come out here, man. Because you see our people down there, they are not coming out here, man. But that's why it's the Spirit, man. All right, it's the power, man. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. That's what we full of, man.
That's right.
You know, we standing boldly in the stuff that afflicted us, man. And called them to their face, man. You so-called white people going to slavery, man.
That's right.
That's why it said the Bible, man.
That's right.
That's why it said rejoice, O daughter, eat them, man. Eat them. All right? It's you so-called white people, man. Esau, man. Idumea, man. In the Greek word, man. All right? Oh, yeah, bro.
And of judgment and of might.
Right, I'm in judgment, man. Saint judge the world, man. All right? We judging righteousness, man. All right? Let's go to the Isaiah 58:1, man. We showing our people that transgress in righteousness, man. So yes, we are the judges, man. And of might. All right?
To declare unto Jacob.
Right. Who is Jacob, man? You Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, Hispanics, man. All right, we got some confusion of faces, man. All right, y'all Jacob, man. All right? That's who Jacob is, man. Yasharallah, man, Israel. All right? We decline into Jacob, man. We don't give a hell about you other nations, man. You Africans, man. Chinese, Japanese.
Yeah, we don't give a damn about no Wakanda. None of that, man.
None.
You know? We Israelites from Jerusalem, man. All right, we've been telling you Israelites for 50 years. Since 1969, we've been telling you that you're the chosen people, you Israelites, and you ain't buying it. But y'all watch a damn Disney movie, and y'all niggas get Wakanda tattoos.
All their lips.
All their lips.
Got
shiggies. Shoe. Ain't never been to Africa. No such thing as Wakanda. We telling you Israelites, and you despise it. You know?
His transgression, and to Israel his sin.
Right, and to Israel his sin. Is that not saying the same thing in Isaiah, man? All right? That's what we out here to do, man. But what? He said, who, what? Hate knowledge, man. They don't like correction, man. We out here to correct you, man, and put you on the righteous path, man. But guess what? Our people don't like that, man. Our people don't want that, man. Because what? Folly is set in great dignity, man.
Hey, brother, what does folly mean, bro?
Huh?
To edify the brothers. Folly is that foolishness.
That's right, bro.
Dumbass stuff is set in great regards.
That's right.
Hey, y'all saw the game? The Falcons?
Yeah.
Like, it's niggas running with a ball. Every game is the same concept. Niggas running with a ball. Somebody gonna win, somebody gonna lose. You'll be at work and the junk will be anti-social for a week because his team lost, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, here it is, you down for counselor, but this is what got you emotional, man. You know what I'm saying? Finally, it said it. Everybody on Breakfast Club who stood up to Charlemagne. Atlanta House. Whores! The purpose of a culture is to maintain the identity of a people. Why would you uphold a thing that's ruining your culture? Do we really need another catfish cookout? Because 3 people that was the last cookout, they died from high blood pressure. So why are we still having the same damn cookout with the same thing that killed your ass last year?
Soul food.
Like on soul food, they said that on Bulldogs. You went to this club where it's nothing but degenerates and drug dealers and drug users listen to music saying, I will kill you. The last time you went to that club, people got shot. Why are you going back to that club? This is black culture, man. All right? Why are we upholding the very thing that's ruining our people? I'm not talking about whites. I'm not talking about people that's not Israelites. I'm talking about so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, man.
That's right.
Why is the so-called black man that poison your whole neighborhood, that'll ruin your whole neighborhood with a pestilence called crack and heroin, why is he the real nigga? Why is he the hero? All right? It's your fault, Israel. It's your fault, Jake. So-called black man and black woman. All right? You got a book.
Hear this, I pray you, ye heads of the house of Jacob.
Right. He begged you, man.
The leaders. Going back to the leaders again. It's spirit.
God.
And that's the reason why our people are bugged out. That's why our people, the so-called black man, so-called Hispanic man, he walked past us and he thinks that we're insignificant because he feels like this is not consistent with what his preacher taught him. And my preacher ain't, I go to church Sunday, bro.
This not beneficial.
This not been like our.
God.
He's comparing us to what his preacher taught us, and it's not consistent. So we're in the wrong because his leader led him in the wrong direction. He led him off that cliff.
And chiefly, it's an appearance thing before it's even we even heard out. We already rejected.
We in this sackcloth.
We in this sackcloth. You know, we in ordinary clothes. You know, the same place that told you to come as you are. You know, they let you know that the Christian churches is hypocrites. The same people that tell you to come as you are, you come out here and look at us because we don't got on a fucking suit, 3-piece suit and a tie and a pair of Stacey Adams. Like, who the hell is you? Who are you to correct me to tell me what the Lord say?
And we ain't cleaned up.
We ain't got a smooth.
Shaved all smooth with the baby ass, you know what I'm saying? And lined up crispy, you know. They too rough. I want to listen to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn. Yeah.
Hey, you got a precept?
Nah, he gonna finish that also.
Okay. I got one.
And princes of the house of Israel,
Right.
that abhor judgment and pervert all equity.
Right. See? Uphold judgment, man. That's what we do, man. We uphold judgment, man. All right? And judgment go forth.
Whatever say abhor. So that show that they hate it. You know, getting on them false pastors and preachers, man.
And you know what? Equity goes back to equal, which equal is the laws of the Most High. It creates justice, man. You know, if you kill, you're gonna be killed.
It balances.
There's no equity in America, man.
Yeah, ain't no balance.
You got a damn nigga that got caught stealing something out the store. He got 10 years in prison, but you blow somebody's brains out, he get out in 2 years. You got a nigga that has sex with a chick that's 15, right? A Jake has sex with a chick. He in jail 15, 20 years, but you got a damn sex offender stay next door to your kids, man.
Hey, Chris Rock said it on the stand-up, Tambourine. He said America's the only place where 2 people can do the same crime at the same exact time and get a different sentence.
Yeah, that's not equity.
That's not equity.
This is your scale, Esau. Your scale is not. This is Most High scale. This is your scale. You know.
Violence.
Declare unrighteous decrees.
What's the Most High say? A false balance? It's an abomination.
Abomination.
So America is an abomination in itself. It's full of false balances, man.
Right, bro.
Ultimately, because they don't uphold the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. They give you the illusion that they do. You know, every time a president is elected, the first thing they pull out before he takes that official office is the Bible. They tell him to put his hand on it. Whenever you go to the court system, before you go to trial, they have you raise your hand and put your hand on the Bible and swear to tell the truth. But the whole system is fucking wicked.
Esau mastered the art of persuading you that he's a Christian.
Yeah.
all while he's robbing you.
Yeah.
You know, it was a lot more effective and cost effective to go to manipulate you than to conquer you. Joel Osteen, he mastered the art of manipulating his people, manipulating the members, man. Every time he talks, it's like he's tucking you in the bed.
Yeah.
Like he's still reading you a bedtime story. They're like, oh, it's gonna be all right. Because God said, and it's so well crafted. He takes it the same way. They mastered the art of manipulating you, man. Nate did it, man.
Like Elder Malcolm did the lesson. It's called intellectual deceit. You know, they're very crafty in deceiving.
It was Chris Rock. Speaking of Chris Rock, you know what Chris Rock learned comedy from? His dad, which was a preacher. He said he learned stand-up from watching his dad preach a sermon every week. Because he said it was the same concept. He knew how to work. Watch the Chris Rock interview. He said he knew how to be a comedian from watching his dad be a preacher. He said it was the same concept. He came up with what he was going to preach through the week. He prepared the lesson through the week. He presented it on Sunday. Same thing with comedy. You prepare your stand-up prior, and you present it. And you learn how to work the audience. You know what I'm saying? A preacher, he can vibe off the energy of the audience. That's why the music is there. The music is to get your energy up. And they say if it's it's called like a tide. If it's a high energy Sunday, that's when they're gonna bring that tight bucket around several times. All right, but it was low energy. They might not have the tight buckets out there consistent, but they operate on the energy of the audience. When you go to a store like Kroger's, you ever say that feel good music? They got something called nostalgia. Nostalgia is when you hear a song or you see something and it brings you back to that memory. That's why when you hear like Burger King commercials, they got the old school songs playing. Or you go to a store, they got the old school songs to bring you back to that memory. So you go like, oh shit. So you get in a good mood, just put stuff in your breath. It's the same thing with church. The same songs you hear on the radio, the gospel stations, they play in the church to get your energy up, man. So you can feel good about paying tithes. You know? Yeah, I got it over. Okay, I bring out. You got a precept from me?
Yeah, you got one now?
Yeah, just real quick, as y'all talking about how they abhor us because how we dress. This is Sirach 3:21. A rich man beginning to fall is held up by his friends, but a poor man being down is thrust also away by his friends. Verse 22. When a rich man is falling, he have many helpers. He speaketh things not to be spoken, and yet men justify him. The poor man slippeth, and yet they rebuke him too. I'm gonna skip the verse. Yeah. Oh yeah, like that nigga. What's that pastor? Did that nigga die from AIDS? The pastor that died Eddie Long. That nigga got caught on molestation charges, having sex with men, young men, and his congregation upheld him because he was well put together to them, man.
Hey, that nigga Craig Mack, the Apostle Todd just put a video up on the nigga Craig Mack. He was following that Edomite pastor, and the charges, his rep sheet included child molestation, all type of wicked shit was on his rep. But he was following, this nigga Craig Mack had basically moved away from society and moved on the church premises and wouldn't even leave the church. Like wouldn't go nowhere for food or nothing. They did everything right there at the church, man. But that's why people follow, you know, complete wickedness.
Yep. And yet they rebuked him too. He spake wisely, he could have no place. We speak wisely, but we have no place in society. That's why we out here. And we can buy a building, but we still have no respect in society, man. Verse 23. This is the point. When a rich man speaking, every man holding his tongue and look.
Right. And that's going to the house. When they going to the whole of the houses, man, they don't say nothing, man. They hold their tongue. Most thing they gonna say is, preach on, pal. You know, amen. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Praise the Lord. You know, because they consider him wise, man. You know?
Yeah, just as like if LeBron James or any rich man, any famous, renowned man would come out here and do what we doing. Don't you know cars, you couldn't even drive down the street, man.
Right. Oh, they'll block the street
off.
That's right,
People
bro.
would stop. like it'll be like time froze. You know, everybody would stop, man. Yeah, that's right. What you got it, bro?
Hey, nah, you right. We got the truth, and it's like, did I hear that shit? Yeah, the niggas out there every week. That's it. You know? Verse 23. When a rich man speaking, every man holding his tongue and look what he said. Then extol it to the clouds. But the poor man speaking,
They hold it above like, oh.
Yeah, you hear what
Like
he said?
what he said what matters for those. You know what I'm saying? They hold it to the clouds, man. Like this above everything.
Yeah, that nigga.
Just because how he look, how he is, and the type of status he got in this world, man.
Like that nigga Jay-Z, Future, and Beyonce got a song called "Chop the Top Off the Maybach." You be fucking like fucking the motherfucker singing that song all motherfucking day long. I took the top off the Maybach. What? So what? You know?
you struggling to pay your car note, listening to Top Off the Maybach. Like Cardi B had that saying in her song, I'm a boss, you a worker. Like, bitch, you listen to that shit on your way to work, man.
Yeah, yeah.
With your little Walmart stick in the window and shit, man.
You a worker.
You a worker. You talking about you.
Yeah.
You a manager at Walmart. You feel like you, you a boss.
Now you get managed too, goddamn.
It's like a Kendrick Lamar song, "Be Humble." He's talking about how he's so great and everybody else should shut the fuck up when he's rapping.
Yeah.
The
And
irony in
everybody
that.
is saying like, "Yeah, be humble," and they're proud as hell singing that song.
Yeah.
That's right, man. All right, it says, Sirach 23. Sirach 13 and 23 again. When a rich man is speaking, every man holding his tongue and look what he said, and extol it to the clouds. But the poor man speaking, they say, what fellow is this?
Right, and that's how they look at us. Man, look at them niggas out there, man. I don't believe them niggas. They gonna keep on walking like they really think we niggas out there, man. Like, because what we poor, and we rich in the spirit, man. Right. Because what we got the truth, man. We got the knowledge and wisdom and understanding of these scriptures, man. But they don't look to us like that, though. You know, they just think we some regular cats out here preaching the Bible, man. Right, but like I said, though, in their time, they gonna know a prophet been amongst them, man. They gonna know in their day, you know?
That's the same way they did Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah came off the throne. But you know, if he had came off the throne in his full glory, in his actual richness, everybody would have listened. Everybody would have listened. But he knew that he had to come in a fashion of a regular man, man. Okay, because it's not meant for everybody to get this. Okay, that's why we come out here the way that we do. That's how come we are the way that we are. We gotta come the same way Yahweh Shah came, man. Okay.
They uphold IUIC, ISBK.
Yeah, because they got that glory. They got that glorious look. Well, they don't have the true glory, but they got that glorious look.
They have those garments.
They got those, you know.
Those glorious garments arrayed in different
Yeah,
colors.
because of who? Because of Esau. You know, he the rich man on the side, man, because of Esau, man.
They're tied in with the Romans.
That's right, brother.
But at the same time, they bore the judgment. They bore the understanding.
Yeah.
That's the true glory, man. The true glory is having the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Most High.
Right. We that poor man.
Kind.
So they like, what fellow is this? Like, what he out here talking about?
And the logic and reason of Jake is, well, if he's rich, he must know what he's talking about. You know, if they're established, they must know what they're talking about. We're poor, so obviously we don't know what we're talking about.
Right.
You know?
You're not good. See, Jake think, but you ain't got on this side, he think your decision making must not be there.
Yeah.
I understand it. You know, the brothers had opportunity, but they just, like the brothers get to earlier, man, they put those things off because we look forward to a new heaven, a new earth where you dwell is righteous. You know, this thing, all it's gonna pass away, man. Nigga look down on you, you know, because you got less FRN notes than him, but he doesn't understand why can you go to the store and buy $20 worth of goods? Why are stores and cashiers accepting these FRN notes? You know, he can't tell you that. He just know he got a lot of them, man. You know, so they look down on us. You know, just like the brother said, man. They simple, man.
Yeah, because that's why the Lord said, the blindness have come upon Israel. That's not a physical blindness. The thing about it is, they look for things that you can attain, you can touch, you can see. You know, those tangible things. That don't mean shit. That don't mean shit. But this world is fashioned to things that you can touch. You know, things that look good. But the Lord said, judge not according to the appearance, man.
Right.
You know?
He could have finished it out. He got a little bit more than
What fellow was Sirach 13 and 23 again? But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this?
Right? Yeah, what fellow is this, man?
We go through that. You know? That's why Esau come up trying to confound them. Well, I got
Jake
a master's
too.
degree.
Jake
I
too.
got a master's degree. You know what I'm saying? And guess what we do? We overthrow their ass, man, through the scripture.
Yep.
Because they like, hey, if they can come out here and teach the Bible, I know more than them because what they got the wisdom of this world, but no, we got the wisdom of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. So we're gonna cut their ass real quick, you know, because he said, what wisdom of this world is foolish, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
And if he stumbled, they would help to overthrow him.
And that's what happened. Oh, see, you said this, you know what I'm saying? But don't even get the word, man. Oh, now you cussing? Oh, now you cussing? Nah, you don't even know what a curse word is, man. But you want to say we cursing. You know, so they're trying to help it overthrow us, man.
Or you know, Esau, somebody who think they got some type of intellect, they'll use the word profanity. And you use profanity.
Yeah, no, like the computer face had came the last time. You understand me? But you had to put it in
Yeah.
It was the same thing. So
Yeah,
he
it's the same thing.
try to hurry up and overthrow me, but I'm like, no, you know what he's talking about.
Because Esau that taught our people you got to be grammatically correct. You know, Jacob come up here and try to wordplay on you. You will say basically the same thing, but if you don't use the words that comforts them, you know, you don't use more comforting words, they don't get it. Right? But like I had told Jake when he came, I said the Lord wasn't being euphemistic. He got impressed by that. He's like, well, you the first one I've seen you use that word. Like, hey, the men of the Lord, we into words. Yeah. But we also know how to speak to every man of every person, man. Yeah, you know, you got people that don't understand big words. Right. You got people that don't take slang talk with. You know.
But basically, just get straight to the point. All right, Bird gonna beat the screw about thermonuclear so-called white people, y'all going to slavery.
That's right.
If your line don't go back to Negro, Latino, Native American, Hispanic. It's just straight to the point, but they like, nah, I don't understand that. Yeah. So the brother had to put it in another term. You know? So that's their overthrowing, man. You know? But
yeah, like you might say slavery, but you'll go back. You might say the so-called white man going into slavery. They be like, slavery. Then you go back and say, well, all these other nations, they gonna serve us. Slavery, servant, it's the same thing.
Yeah, well, we not here to please men. Hey, you know, just like Apostle Paul said, if I yet please men, I shall not be a servant of Yahweh Shai. So that show we come in the spirit of Yahweh Shai, because you know, when Yahweh Shai taught the people was like, what new thing is this? What doctrine is this? Right. With authority, he commanded unclean spirits and they obey him. So we come out here with authority in the spirit because we don't have authorization from Esau. God. We didn't go to a seminary school. We're perceived as unlearned and ignorant men. God. So that's why, like you said, we got the sackcloth on, you know, but we got approval from Yahweh Shai. So to hell with you people, man. And even if we give you a pacified answer, or I'm gonna say a different delivery, if you ain't meant to get it, it don't matter anyway, man. If we curse or not, man.
It don't matter how we deliver it. If you're not meant to receive it, you're not gonna get it.
This is St. Matthew chapter 11, verse 7. And as they departed, Yahweh Shai began to say unto the multitudes concerning John, what went ye out into the wilderness to see? A reed shaken with the wind? Well, what went ye out for to see? A man clothed in soft raiment? Behold, they that wear soft clothing are in king houses. Well, what ye went out for to see? A prophet? Yeah, I say unto you, and more than a prophet. For this is he of whom it was written, behold, I send my messenger before thy face, which shall prepare thy way before thee.
Yeah, because Yahweh Shai asked him, what did you see? A man clothed in soft linen. Soft linen represents prestige, status, money. But he was talking about John the Baptist. John the Baptist didn't have that soft linen, man. He didn't have that prestige. He was a man of the wilderness, man. He had camels, wool. He ate wild honey. He was a rough man. But a vessel of the Most High. See how y'all's asking him, what did you see, man? Like what was y'all looking for, man? A millionaire to teach you the word? You know? Nah, it was John, a rough man, unrefined, speak when he talked, didn't tell you great euphemisms and $1 million words. Fire and brimstone prophet. I had a real quick precept to back you up. 1 Corinthians 2 and 4. And my speech and my preaching was not with enticing words of man's wisdom, but in demonstration of the Spirit and of power. So power, when he spoke, he wasn't an orator, man. He wasn't this man that was a college graduate, prestigious speaker that spoke with big words like that broke the light, man. Bro, no light. He just told you straight up in the Spirit, man. And in the Spirit of the Most High, it is straight, it's direct.
All right.
Yes is yes and nay is nay.
This is 2 Corinthians 11:6. But though I be rude in speech.
What does rude mean? Coarse, rough, unrefined, man. Just telling you how it is. And that's Jake. Most Jakes, when they hear rap songs, they like their hard rap, man.
Explicit.
They like that explicit. They don't want about a Walmart edited, take the so-called curse words out. They want that pure, that straight raw, that gangster rap, that reality rap. Cause that's the spirit and energy that we communicate with, man.
That's how you got. That's how you got to talk to Jake sometimes.
You gotta, cause if you
can't say, "Hey man, pull your pants up." Jake ain't gonna understand, man. What the fuck that nigga talking about? But when you say, "Hey, Jake, pull your motherfucking pants up," Jake like, "Damn, man, yeah, you know what I'm saying?"
If you
gotta come to Jake like that.
You gotta be direct.
Yeah, that's
cause
right.
you know, like me, I'm you know, what I'm saying, brother, I'm lenient. You know, I'm in the word. People probably think, okay, he sound like he read, you know. Right. I'm not a genius. But I learned being around Jake, you just gotta be straight up. Yeah. Even with the so-called black woman, you gotta be straight up. People lose respect for you when you're not straight up. Yeah. And it's a lose-lose situation. Because if you straight up, you're offensive. Like, he talking like that with the Bible. But if you're not straight up, they're like, he can't tell me direct. He must be scared of me. You know, he's passive. They'll walk over your push over.
That's how women is anyway. Yeah. Women want that straight raw man. You know what I'm saying? Women don't like it. Women don't like a man, you know what I'm saying, that leader and I can push over.
Especially Keisha, especially Eve.
Yeah. Women want that man gonna let that law down, goddamn. Get your ass over there. You know what I'm saying?
He don't care about
you go over there. Nah, women ain't respecting that, man. You know? So you gotta come to Jake a certain way, man. But that's why I said, but though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge.
But he told the truth. Power didn't talk as a great speaker, as a great orator, but he told you the truth. But you got people like T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar, Joel Osteen, they speak in the great, the Daniel 7 of the IUIC, they speak with great words and man's wisdom, man's wisdom, they speak elegantly, but they lie to you. The niggas lying. You go to school, you might know big words, but guess what? You live in a lie. So I would rather have the truth and it's unrefined than a lie that's well put together, man. All right? Anybody have something? All right?
Yeah, I had to finish this, but I was trying to get that.
But hey, that's the point, man. All right? We showing you how to not get lied to. First of all, it says in the scriptures, well, I get it out in Ecclesiastes 11th chapter real quick. Okay, go ahead, bro. Yeah.
We're gonna try to get the house real man.
Okay, come.
And it says, but though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge.
Yep.
But we have been thoroughly made manifest among you in all things.
Yep.
You know, and that's what happened, man. We've been made manifest and through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shot, man. All things, man, which is what? These laws, statutes, commandments, and learning the prophecy, man. That's why it said that he surely shows his words to his prophets, man. The secret things belong to us, man. All right? So, yeah, we've been manifesting on all things, man. So that's how you know that what? We got the 100% truth, man. You know?
And also, man, don't judge by the outward appearance, man. The Most High is spiritual. You judge a man by a spirit, man. You judge a man by what he's saying.
All right, this is Luke chapter 19, verse 21.
That's right.
For I fear thee, because thou art an austere man.
See, they feared the Lord, man. Because he was an austere man, man. That's going back to what? Rough, rugged, and raw, man. All right? The Lord didn't play no games, man. That's why they had to crucify the Lord, man. Ain't nobody like the Lord, man. He came straight up, man. He was straightforward. You were being wicked, he got on your ass for that, man. All right, you were doing this and that, he got on your ass for that, man. The Lord didn't spare nobody, man. That's what he told us, man. Spare not, man. The Lord was an austere man, man. All right? He was that straightforward, man. And he came with directly, man. Like real forcefully, man. You know? That's why they ain't like the Lord, man. He ain't sugarcoating that, man. He ain't come out soft to you, man. Hey, man, get your ass right, man. You doing it. You going off, man. You need to be trying to do this. Jake hate that, you know what I'm saying?
Especially when they're always right. No, Jake hates that, man. No, when they get corrected and they're always fucking right, they think, oh man, you think you're a hot shot. You think your head's like up in the clouds.
That's why the Pharisees wanted to kill him. Yeah. Because these were the doctors and lawyers of Israel getting handled, getting sunned by your house shot. A man that had really no reputation, man. Right. So that's a threat to your ego, a threat to your pride. When you've been raised to be a Pharisee, get son, get a little boy in the scriptures by something that you're supposed to be a god in, man, a master in. It's like LeBron come down here and I got a basketball, man, and brothers got cameras, they finna put it on where I shake him, I cross him, I shake his ankles. I'm like, bro, don't you play basketball in the NBA? He gonna feel some type of way. He ready to fight. I never thought you was a basketball player, my bad. And that's how Yahweh reputation grew.
Yep.
As he did more miracles and when they came to him with them questions and trying to trap him up and he always cut them, and that's how his fame grew. And then he'd be like, well, if you studied the law, if you read the scriptures,
yep,
that's like you talking to a doctor. And let's say we hear somebody a counselor, and then we going back and forth with the doctor, and we tell the doctor, well, if you understood how the body works, then you'll know that it needs 2 merit. You tell that to a doctor. The doctor don't want to kill you. You know?
Yeah, they're gonna think, hey, this guy's an asshole, man.
Yeah. They thought I was the asshole.
Yeah, God.
He gonna bring out the definition that you fit that. That's pretty much. Yeah, like both speaking on how Yahweh was an austere man. Now, you know the suffix of that word is "ar," but when somebody says something, you can't take it. You be like, oh, I can't believe he said that shit, you know. But anyway, here go the you know, I can't believe she had the nerve to say that, you know. But that's how Yahweh came, man. He was straight to it, you know. But this is austere in the online etymology dictionary. It says from Old French, austere, strict, severe, harsh, man. Look, harsh, man. The Lord was harsh, man. Because what he can't do the will of his father, man. Now he had to be straightforward, man. It wasn't no time to be laying up to Jake, man. Jake ain't gonna understand that soft talk, man. But he had to come to those people like that, man. Go ahead, bro. Hey, it says bitter. Hey, is this truth not bitter? You know, it's bittersweet. You know, to the masses of the people, it's bitter. It's only sweet for the elect. And it's bitter for the elect.
And Yahweh lived an austere life. He lived a bitter life teaching Israel. So when you have an austere life, it makes you rough around the edges.
You don't play no games, really. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got time to be playing no games.
You become a no shit type of person.
Yeah, strictly on the business, basically. It says from late 14th century as severe, rigid. 1590s as unadorned, simple in style.
Unadorned. Let's say Isaiah 53. He was despised and acquainted with grief.
God.
You know? Yeah, nobody liked him.
Nobody liked him.
And nobody liked him. He came to piss the world off, man. Because you shook the matrix. You shook how things worked and operated, and you challenged it and you conquered it. Now they're mad at you. You know?
Hey, then it also says simple in style. Like you said, we just keep it simple and straight to the point, you know? We're not out here to please men with big words and, you know, eloquent speech.
We're not here to hear you clap when we get done talking.
You don't care if you like it. You got a lot of talk shows. You say that thing that folks, you know what I'm saying? Then everybody started clapping. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oprah, you know what I'm saying? Fuck you. Fuck your claps, man.
Yeah, we don't need no cheerleaders.
We don't need no cheerleaders, man.
That's right.
We don't need your emojis. You don't get little smiley faces. We don't need your approval. We don't need so-called white man's approval to teach the word.
Yeah, Esau done, man.
We don't gotta go to no Bible college. All right? The Most High gave us this wisdom. And
right.
the Most High is a Negro.
That's right.
That's right.
Y'all remember that book, The K? I don't know if y'all remember that book, The K, but it was written like in 1969. It was about a little Edomite boy who had shipwrecked. He ended up being nurtured by a Caribbean Jake on the island. But the Caribbean Jake had bronze skin and all white hair. All right, that was like the Most High, man. But a long story short, God and so-called Christ are black men.
That's right.
We look like God.
That's right.
The men you see out here, we come in the image of God.
As an angel hair.
We got angel hair. When the Lord said that, when it was said that the Lord had hair like wool, he was talking about Negro hair. When he said he had skin that was like brass and going burnt in a fire, that means he was a Negro. He had burnt skin. He was like a dark-skinned so-called black man. When he said he had eyes that was red with wine, you ever saw a Negro that drunk wine or a Negro that worked hard? He had red eyes. Basically, in a nutshell, the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American men are the Israelites in the Bible, man.
That's right.
Basically, in a nutshell, who you call God and Christ are black men.
That's right.
All right? And America's going to be destroyed.
That's right.
All right?
All right, this I jumped to the word austerity just to extract one more point. It says from 1580s as severe self-discipline.
Yes, sir. Hey, because a real man practiced self-discipline. If you go into the history of the Spartans, I remember the movie 300.
Right.
The Spartans were separated from the people. They were amongst the people, and one thing they practiced is self-discipline. And if you ever practice self-discipline, if you control the impulses in your body, it makes you more rugged, man. All right? So that's what happened, man. All right? You live an austere life, you practice self-discipline. You're not going after your lust. A real man practices self-discipline, and that gives some self-control, but it makes you more masculine.
Like you just look up the word ridge, all right? R-I-G-E-D. All right, and it's going to what? Not bent. You know what I'm saying? Out of shape. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Practice what?
Discipline.
Discipline, man.
Which is the life of the disciple of the Most High.
You can't be bent, man. You can't be bent out of shape, man. That's how it is, man. You straightforward, man.
You might have, go ahead, you can make a point.
Yeah, like when you fast and you're refraining from your pleasures, man, and you're disciplining yourself, people will think you're pissed off because you got that pissed off look on yourself. Because you got that serious look. You got that shine on you. You know? You're not indulging in those pleasures, man.
Yeah, you're not bending your ways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you're
Right.
firm in it.
Excessive indulgence make your spirit weak. That's a feminine thing because you embrace the comforts. When you live a life of discomforts, it makes you austere and rigid, man. You be rough around the edges.
You don't have no patience.
No patience, man. You become a cold cut direct person, man. You ain't got time for the BS. You gotta.
This is 1 Kings chapter 1 verse 8. 2 Kings chapter 1 verse 8. And this is describing Elijah the prophet. And they answered him, he was a hairy man and girt with a girdle of leather about his loins.
Somebody, Elisha. Elisha, look, and that's how you know that was John the Baptist, man. He stood back in his element, man. All right?
And he said, it is Elijah the Tishbite.
Yup. Which was an Israelite from that area, man. All right? But he was hairy. He had that camel's hair. All right, that camel's wool. He lived an austere life, man. And that goes to show you that a man of the Lord was soldier. Soldiers go back to solitude. We're away from the people. Because a man of the Lord is basically a loner. Outside of the brotherhood, you a loner, man. But if you notice, the brothers that teach, they're all masculine. Have you noticed that? All the brothers that's in this truth for real, they're all manly, they're rugged. Because we're outside of this sensual world, man. You know? And we get tried daily. The affliction, it makes your ass manly, man.
Hey, Hey, the water Yahweh Shimmy out shot for that, man, because before I was in this truth, I was a pushover pussy, right? In that Christianity shit, man. That's what the vibration you get from Christianity. Yeah, you ever see Tim Tebow talk? He sounds like he has a fucking gay lisp, right? And that goes along with all the other Christian boys, man. Yeah, they got that lisp when they talk. Sweet Jesus.
I grew up in that, man. I grew up in Christianity, man. And it emasculates you. Because it makes you feel bad for really being a real man. Supposed to wait till you married to have sex.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, well, Rich, really, I didn't, you know, I did, you know, but long story short, just to get to the point, like the brother said, Christianity effeminizes you, man. You're supposed to be mad at the so-called white man.
That's right!
You're supposed to hate your enemy, man.
That's right!
All right, you can't run your nation with Christianity.
Yeah. Christianity teaches that no one's supposed to die.
No one's supposed to die.
Like everybody's just supposed to live.
Yeah,
no one deserves to die.
Christianity is that Coca-Cola commercial, where everybody of different races is cool in it. Yeah. Everybody's like in this big open park, doing this hippie shit, drinking Coca-Cola. They land on their back in the grass and shit. You know what I'm saying? All the different races is cool. They're probably somewhere in California, man.
Yeah.
That's Christianity. That doesn't work in the real world. That shows that all these religions, mainly Christianity, that's the top religion, that's all a part of the New World Order. Making everybody one people, all right? Because the Lord he's a separatist, man. And like the brothers going into, we only out here for the nation of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And to make a quick point, because it's a lot of brothers coming to this truth that's confusion of face. Okay? Hey man, the elder Zahabi was talking about the image of our power and his son. Well, hey man, the kingdom, we all gonna get our look back, man.
That's right.
None of us look exactly how we looked when we came out of Egypt. We don't have that look we really used to have, man. Even me and you, brother. We don't look like how we did in the ancient world. I can't even grow a full beard.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm dark skinned.
All short and shit.
5'8". You got Eve taller than me. You got women that's taller than me. So I'm cursed. So yeah, they can go into the melanin thing, but guess what? We still don't got the full Israelite look. That's right. You know what I'm saying? We cursed, man.
Yep.
You got Israelites losing fights by women. Your testosterone low. You easily intimidated. You know what I'm saying? We've been broken, man.
Right. If you do the number 2015. You got something? Yeah, y'all got Isaiah 60.
We gotta get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
Get that.
Christianity really prepping you for the New World Order. It's like when you in school, you take pre-algebra before you go to algebra. Christianity like the pre-algebra to the New World Order.
It is perfect for college because you grow up in a church, you grow up a Christian, then you go to college.
Yeah.
By the time you leave college, you're a faggot. You have a faggot, like the Italians say. By the time you leave college, how that what Kanye West say? They take your streetness.
That's 90% though. That 90% of our people when they go to college, man, they come out faggots.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Like, you know, even if you're not a straight up homosexual, by the time Jake get his bachelor's, he ain't that Jake in 11th grade, man, that was looking at ass all day. He can't.
Straight feminine.
You know, I got friends, not to get all personal, but I got friends I was cool with in middle school. Now they been out in the world and mingle. They got these skinny, tight ass jeans, shiny. You know, like damn, I'm almost embarrassed to speak to them around the brothers. You know, because they like, damn, you come up, I want to be because even in the world of facultize you, man. Yeah, they was in like certain fraternities and shit. Yeah, and a lot of fraternities, they let fags in, and they everybody cool. So, you know, you're not gonna be the ultimate man in around faggot, man.
We still nothing but a bunch of fucking faggots.
They were doodle chasers, man.
That's what you got in return.
Hey.
They walking around with their asses and shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Then it's debauchery. Hey man, this is the churches. The power was cursing out, man. This is the Greco-Roman Empire of Colossus, Ephesus, Corinthians. They was living that Greek life, man. They was living that Greek. I heard them Q dogs sodomize each other, man.
They do.
You know, I heard them. But where did they go back to? They go back to them Greeks. What, y'all ever saw that movie Alexander? There was one scene in Alexander that was getting a young soldier
they was sodomizing his ass. They was sticking stuff up his ass. Even in the movie Sparta, which those Israelites, they refer to the Grecians as boy lovers. Those boy lovers, but you Israelites, y'all got rocked hard over that Greek culture. Y'all got rocked hard over that Greek. Y'all go harder for the Greek than Christianity. Y'all go rock hard over that Greek culture.
On the social media accounts, you got that Old Road, Barstool Sports, and there's one other one. Total Frat Booth, man. Those are like the confusion of face World Star Hip Hop, man. Because it's nothing but the fraternity Greek life, man. They showed the frat boys turning up like handles of liquor and vodka and shit, and they're shotgunning beers. Yo, that's Jake.
It's like, go ahead, bro.
I mean, that's Jake, but I mean, hey, that's basically the confusion face black culture, man.
That's why Paul said that drunkenness, riding,
Yeah.
because it was parties. Like when you growing up in the hood, you go to school, they passing out flyers for house parties. That's what Apostle Paul was cursing out. Are those parties, man? That's where you have Bacchus, which is like the god of wine. Now they call it turn up getting lit, man. That's actually a demon that you're embracing when you go out amongst the people and you all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And fulfilling your lust. That's actually a god that you embrace it, man.
Worshippers of Bacchus.
Worshippers of Bacchus, man. You know? No new thing under the sun. Right. I'm sorry, I say this one thing. A lot of you niggas, y'all go to the colleges and embrace the Greek life. Then when you grow up and your testosterone low, then you go to become a Christian. It's just a fucking joke, man. You gotta know, brother.
All right, this is Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Hey, just to add, hey, it said if you will not hearken to the voice. Well, who is the voice? His prophets, man. We out here telling you the law, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father. You know, we are his voice, man. And it started with Yahweh Shah.
Yeah, ain't nobody coming for you niggas. Like David Ruff said on Temptation, ain't nobody coming for you, Otis. Ain't nobody coming for you niggas. Like both sides ain't finna come down here for your black ass, man. Yeah. Like that's why I said it. Is it Habakkuk, brother? Are thou too pure to behold evil?
Yeah.
The Most High, his vibration, his energy, and his purity is too on a high level to come down here, man. You will die. Yep. Like you're on a job, man. The supervisor ain't coming at you because he saw something wrong with you. His superior saw something wrong with you and told his supervisor, check that little peasant over there, man. Let's put this shit. Yeah, move him out there.
Yeah, he on the camera looking. Hey, this is the shit, man.
Yeah. What is that's it. Shit number one, shit number two. Tell shit number one to increase his production. That's the Most High. The Most High sent us because he too on a high level. Come talk to you niggas, man.
It's like Pastor Wall was going to video going into how Yahweh Shah, you know, when he ascended and he came back down, he told his mama not to don't touch me.
Yeah.
You know, don't touch me. You know what I'm saying? Because he was in that glorified body.
Yeah, the angelic body.
That angelic body.
Yeah, bro. Hey, you got it, brother.
That precept we were talking about, Habakkuk. This book of Habakkuk, chapter 1, started at 12. It said, art thou not from everlasting, O Lord, my power, my Holy One? We shall not die, O Lord, thou hast ordained them for judgment. And almighty power, thou hast established them for correction. Thou art of purer eyes than to behold evil, and canst not look on iniquity.
Most High too pure to come down here and observe you niggas, man. Alright? That's like you got a clean house. I'm saying you take care of your house, you take care of your hygiene. You're not finna go in the hood and go to this woman's house and go to this person's house, clothes everywhere, chicken bones everywhere, rats and roaches everywhere. You gonna be like, man, you might not say it, but you gonna be like, I'm too clean to be in here. I'm not finna sit on that couch. That's how the Most High is, man. He's too clean and pure morally to come down here and behold this cesspool, man.
even on the low level. You gonna see a Rothschild walking on Beale Street. You know, you got your damn mind. You know, so how much more the Heavenly Father come down here, all right, come to North Memphis and preach a sermon to you niggas, man. You know? And it says, wherefore lookest thou upon them that deal treacherously, and hold your thy tongue with the wicked, and foul the man that is more righteous than he.
You want to go into that? You can. Hey, well, that's the point, man. The Most High is too on a high vibration to come down here, man. You're nothing to we're nothing to the Most High, but you are a microorganism to the Most High. You an ant.
That's why these bodies gotta get changed.
Yep.
You know, before we go into those chariots, man.
Yeah.
Seasons change, you catch the flu, man. Who the hell are you?
Yeah. And it's something because it had said we should not all die. But didn't it say that? Yeah. Going back to what the brother Tazamak was saying, you know, hey, brothers don't get delivered, man. We know some brothers gonna be martyrs. Some brothers gotta, you know, have that as their lot. You know, have to get decapitated by a guillotine, tortured in the concentration camp. But as a whole, brothers gonna get delivered, man. You know, we not all gonna die. You know?
And that's why the Most High deprives you of a lot of stuff, man. On the flip side, that's why you have to go without. That's why you live an austere life, man. So death won't be that bitter to you, man. Some of us gonna have to die. So that's why the Most High, he said you do that hard way. So when death is presented to you, you hate your life anyway.
That's right.
Humanity.
Go ahead. Read that again.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
And that's what you see, man. All right, you can see these curses overtake, man. Look at our people, man. All right, our people are destroyed, man.
You got the nigga woman walking by here looking at us as we read the scripture with a confused fucking look on her face, but she can't tell you why she can't grow her own fucking hair. She can't tell you why she gotta continually go to the fucking Chinamans and the East Indians and buy some fucking weed to put in her hair.
Yeah, you getting your hair imported from another continent. It can't grow on your head, man. Your baby daddy got more hair in his plaits than you do, man. You know what I'm saying? But you can't. But you looking at us like we ain't got it together, like them niggas.
Fuck them niggas talking.
You know, women are fucked up. You know, they can't leave that. They have low self-esteem, man. Reason why they have to leave the house half naked, they feel like they can't attract the man the way they are.
Yeah, so they bring more attention to them.
They bring more. Why they need attention? Because they're empty inside, man. Y'all are part of this captivity. Now we're part of this captivity, man.
Yeah, they use their pussies to get position in the world.
Yup.
That's how they do it.
They have to suck seed.
Just going to the voice of the Lord.
This is Matthew 10 and 20. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father was speaking in you. You know, so this what we come out and do, man. It's not us out here. We did it, we got bringing these prophets to pass, man. It's the Lord, man. He chose us to do this, man. All right? You looking at me and speaking, but it's the Most High speaking within you, man. All right? The Most High is, man.
That's right.
You know it's coming through a man, man. All right? But you gotta listen to the voice, like it said, man. You will not hearken to the voice of Yahweh Shema Shai, which is us, man. All right, we the one bringing the word out, but it's ultimately Yahweh Shema Shai to bring it out to us, man.
Like you always say, we laying the law down.
Yeah, and what is the law, man? The law, statutes, commandments, man. Get right, man. All right. If you want to, take pictures of the sign, bro, not of us. You know. Bring that Baruch out, man.
I got it real quick.
Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 61, verse 1. The Spirit of the Lord, Yahweh power, is upon us.
Hey, and that's what you see, man. The Spirit is upon us, man. Starting our elders, man, all down to the least brother, man. The Spirit is upon us, man. You can see that, man. All right? Two or more gathered in Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai name, man. There are Yahushai in the midst, man. All right?
And that's what the prophet Isaiah was telling the people. Hey, the Spirit on me. You know, we come in the spirit of the prophet Isaiah. You know, he had the Spirit of the Lord on him, man. It says, because the Lord hath anointed us.
Right, anointed us, man. That's what you see, man. The Lord chose us to come out here and do the work, man. The Lord anointed us, man. That's why 2/3 hate it, man, because they weren't chosen to get it.
Right.
You know, it be that spiritual hate, man. That's what you see. That's why them demons be on that. That's a spiritual hate. Well, damn. Well, why he get a chance to understand the true black cat? You know what I'm saying? It's a spiritual hate going on, man. But no, it wasn't given unto you, man. It was given unto a certain group of men, man.
And righteousness is repellent.
Right, con.
Not to cut you off, Salaki, but righteousness is repellent. If you stand up here, because I was about to say something to that cat because he was smoking, you know what I'm saying? But the Spirit got him out of there, man. It got him out of there quick because he started mumbling under his breath. You know, the brother talking about how these women suck seed. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, we know the Spirit you coming in, man. But the Spirit filtered him out.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So we ain't even had to say nothing to that guy, man.
He wanna show himself like he knows something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was the Spirit, though.
It says, the Lord hath anointed us, right, which that goes to being chosen. You know, you have to be chosen. Now, Lord willing, we are the chosen, but we know this is our calling. You know, we know what we're called to do. Ultimately, we're up here to be chosen. You know, we don't know if we are the elect. You know, but we humbly confident that we are the men of the Lord, man.
We want to hope to the
Come.
We know it's the truth, though.
We know this the truth.
Yep.
We know this is what we're supposed to be doing. You know, it says to preach good tidings unto the meek.
right?
He had sent me to bind up the brokenhearted.
Right, and we know our people broken hearted, they're elect, man. That's why he said, go out through the midst of Jerusalem, man.
Scatterbrains.
All right? All right, to what? To set a mark upon them that sign crime, man, because they're the broken hearted, man.
And it's heavy because the word heart goes back to what, brothers?
The mind, man.
And Jake's mind is broken.
That's right.
They're like a conquered slave.
Yeah.
So even though they took us off the plantation, so to speak, they have no ruling class mentality. They have fear of death. Everybody goes to family reunion, man. It's either the young Jakes constantly going in and out of jail, or they dead, they got shot. And the older Israelites, they in and out of the hospital. Because of the sickness, man. We broken hearted, man. The men broke down from years of paying child support, years of going to court. All right, hey, we in hell, man. So-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American man, which are the Israelites according to the Bible, that's suffering in America, man.
And then you also got Jake seeking for the truth, man. Jake go all around the world trying to find the truth, man. But they broke behind it, man. You know, they actually like seeking the truth, man. Like, damn, where's the truth? I know it's not this. I know this can't be life. You know what I'm saying? So they come around. That's why they go to certain camps trying to get information. You know what I'm saying? Because they broken minded, man.
They'll go somewhere and take a little piece of this from here, take a little piece of this philosophy from here. You know, their minds is everywhere. That's why I say they broken. They scatterbrained. You know, we out here telling them the whole truth. They might come up and receive a part of it, and then you go say something that they don't agree with. They be like, well, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? I believe everything else you said. You know what I'm saying? But what about this? You know, what about what you think about this? You know, it might go into Islam. You know, it might go into all these other different religions and try to take all of that and create, and sum it up in one. The Most High don't work like that.
Yeah, we're out here to heal the elect that are brokenhearted. You know, the truth, the only thing that's gonna put you back together, man.
Yeah, because that's why I say what set a mark upon them that time.
Yep.
All right, that mark is what is simple judgment, man. Because we know truly it's all about the elect, man, on this side, man. We know our people gonna come back, man, righteous in the kingdom, but hey, we gotta see the elect, man. We going out of there.
And that word, what you say, the word meaning exempt from judgment. Ultimately, how you exempt from judgment is you have the righteous judgment of the Most High.
Right. And what's that? Keeping the what?
The keeping of the laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
You know.
That's your ability, man. All right. That's what brings life, man. You coming back, you alive. That's why I say it's the spirit that quickened it, man. The spirit will make alive, man. That's right. Because when we was in this world, we was dead, man. We was the dry bone. We were actually walking in the valley of the shadow of death, like we alive in it. You know, but we were spiritually dead, man. You know, lost in the south.
Right. And we received this truth through the man who had the spirit on. Through the elders, man.
bind up. Well, what does the Lord say? Go out the highway, the byway, to big them to marriage. That's the same thing as big and to bind them up, bring them together. You know? That cluster of grapes, you know what I'm saying? Gather everybody together so they can be as one. You know? Let's bring them all to the marriage, man. Yep. You got it, bro.
It says to proclaim liberty to the captives, which we didn't even know we was in captivity.
That's right.
We was in America, you know, America telling you land of the free.
You know why we didn't know we was captives? Because we was born in captivity.
Right.
Yep.
Captive as slaves. When they took us from Jerusalem to Africa, from Africa to America, of course there was resistance. Jake was jumping out the boat because they didn't want to be slaves. But we're born in captivity. We're on this whole other level of institutionalization.
Yeah, the captivity Christian doctrine, as Apostle Paul calls it, plantation Christianity doctrine, telling you that the Lord loves everybody, everybody can be saved. You know, that's a fucking stronghold, man.
Right.
You know, a stronghold is chains and shackles, but you don't need physical chains and shackles if a motherfucker got your brain. Excuse my French. Got your mind. I don't have to chain you up if I can get you to do everything. You know what I'm saying?
They say
I can just take your mind. I can just get you to believe what I say. I can program.
they say a good slave is one that thinks he's free.
Yep. Right,
And that's called democracy.
Yeah. Hey, what happened was Stockholm syndrome, man. You know, hey, he had us as slaves so long that people like, I'm willing to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You forget you enslaved.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Hey, was back up. The brother talks about point was Deuteronomy 28, and he should put a yoke of iron upon thee until he had destroyed thee. We've been destroyed.
Destroyed.
Yeah, he took it off. We don't need it no more, man.
Destroyed.
Destroyed don't mean that literally you died. That doesn't mean you died. We're just destroyed as humans. We're destroyed as a nation.
Your spirit is destroyed.
Yep. You know,
And that's why he said about people gonna be destroyed what? For the lack of knowledge. You know? That's how he destroyed us.
he took that knowledge away.
It's continued from our heritage.
Yeah.
You know?
So now we think it's normal to clock in and work for somebody else.
Right.
Our whole thing is going through his power structure and succeeding. Being a great basketball player in his arena, a great rapper in his coliseum.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A great CEO in his power structure, to uphold his power structure.
A king and a priest working for another nation.
Yeah.
And they know you. They know that you are superior because they intimidated by you.
Yeah.
Esau feels uncomfortable around any young Jake. He feels uncomfortable around him, man. Why would you feel uncomfortable around somebody that's inferior to you if they're inferior? Because they're not inferior, man.
That's why he say shave your beard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at Jake got that manly, that masculine on the way when he got that beard. You know,
He wanna picture you as you were when you was a baby.
Yeah. Good.
I'm thinking about something. What was that? That was Waterboy. Yeah. He's just a little bitch.
Because that's part of POWs.
Yeah.
When they count, a lot of times when a prisoner of war is captured, they make him shave off his beard, and that's a sign of emasculation and certitude. That's like chopping your balls off. Like, a lot of times they'll chop your balls off and make you a eunuch. Why do they chop your balls off? So you won't have sex with his women. So same thing with a beard. A beard is a badge of your manhood. They make you shave your beard. It's a sign of your ass been conquered.
Woo!
It's a sign of your ass been conquered, man.
That's why you know that beard is important. That's why King David don't come back because the beard has grown.
Yeah.
That beard is important, man.
Yeah. Yep.
They did that in the ancient Rome, man. You know, their soldiers had to shave their beards. They claim that they did that in the history. They said so people can grab their beard in warfare. Hey man, if I'm having like swords dueling and shields shit, I'm not worried about grabbing a motherfucker's beard, man.
Yeah, Esau came with that Greek shit. Like you said, that was the Roman philosophy. Prior to that, all players of the world had beards. Esau came on the scene with the Greeks and then the Romans. They turned 360 to how things on the earth were, man. Yeah. Even when you watch those war movies, they showed King Darius and all them with them big beards. That was a common law amongst all men that men had beards. You know what I'm sign of their manhood.
Yeah, and it has a thing to do with frequency also, because they got that term that's called cosmology. You know, cosmetology, the water. Basically dealing with, you know, women, they get into doing hair and all that, but the key word is cosmos. It's basically your hair on your face and on top of your head, it carries a frequency. And pretty much, if you shave somebody's beard, if you shave your beard, you shave the hair on your head, it's easy to control you. You know what I'm saying? Because the hairs on your head and your face, it's all connected to the Most High, man. It's connected to the universe.
If I can say this too, and I can say this too, I think you become more intuitive also. You become more spiritual, and your hairs are like antennas.
Yeah.
You know, they tried to question the validity of this article that I'm about to bring out, but they said they had Gad. Esau was trying to figure out why Gad was so effective in warfare. Esau was trying to figure out why Gad was so effective in warfare, and they finally came to a realization that it might be their hair.
They cut their head.
Because what happened was, they would have Gad sleep in an experiment, and they would sneak up on him. Every time they sneak up on him in the experiment, Gad would wake up because he could sense the enemy. But when they figured out what it was, they shaved Gad's hair. And then they snuck up on him, and he never woke up out of his sleep. So, because your hair is also antennas. Like animals have whiskers, it's antennas, which it goes back to frequencies. You can perceive movement around you, awareness, and gives you more awareness. I don't think that are useless.
Yeah, because you can get a picture, like brother hair, right? And not gonna touch the TV, what'll happen?
Shot.
It's shot.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, that's electricity.
Hey, even when you think about the story of Samson, the strength was in his hair.
Yeah.
You know, it's spiritual. You know what I'm saying? That's right, bro.
And even how your hair coils up, man. See, Esau told you your mom was young because Esau pushed that slave image nigga nappy. But your mom was like, comb your hair, brush your hair because it's rolled up on your head. But those it's spirals.
Yeah.
Nothing else can explain your hair spiraling up. Like if you just let it grow, if you just moisturize your hair, wash it and moisturize it, nothing can explain how your hair spirals by itself, man. That's spiritual, man.
You had to point the
Really?
Another thing with those beards, man. If you talk to somebody that grows their beards like quite often and then they shave it sometimes, they'll tell you, hey man, like when I shave, I feel like a pussy. Like after they shave.
Yeah. Well, that's because they made themselves like that, man. Hey man, the only people that don't have beards are babies and women, young children and women. And dealing with the story of Samson, because you know they do say in the world his strength was in his hair. But to make a quick point, we know that his strength was taken away really ultimately because he broke that vow of the Nazarite, you know. But the brother was making a point, you know what I'm saying? Hey, because everything is spiritual.
And it's heavy though. When that's how I know after puberty is you becoming a man physically. You turn 12, 13, you start getting horny. You start wanting some ass because you start producing semen. So it's time for you to reproduce in the ancient world. Then what happens? Your boy start cracking because you transition from a boy to a man. And then what happens? You get that testosterone, get that deep voice, and then you start going on peach fuzzes. You know, you start going on peach fuzzes because you becoming a man. You know,
the thing with today's youth, Esau has their minds into games, video games. You know, when we was young growing up, video games was just on the brink. When we got 12 though, we was like, fuck that shit. I don't give a damn about no video games. But he's made them so real and technology is advanced so far that you see 12-year-old boys, they still ain't, you know what I'm saying? They ain't thinking about no female. You know, man, it's time for me to get some ass. You know what I'm saying? We at 12, it's like, okay, then when you got to catch a girl, get a girl. Yeah, catch a girl, get a girl. You know, you at school all day, you grab it.
Right.
You know, you grab it.
But you're right though. Oh, go ahead, brother.
Nah, Ella had a point.
No, I was just gonna build off of land back what the brother said. Hey, brother text you, I can let him call him. The brother can text him. Pretty much, yeah, brother can pull it back up. Oh, it's reconnecting now. Okay, we good. But yeah, just Lamb backing off his point. Oh, there you go. Okay, Lamb backing off the brother's point. See what Esau is doing he's gearing everybody up for the chip because dealing with like the brother said, he started off small, man. Esau started off with the Atari games, with the arcades, you know, the arcade games, and you know, you had a Super Nintendo, all right, you had a Sega Genesis, and you had all that stuff up until present day. What you got, a Xbox One, and you got a PlayStation 4 and all that stuff. But see, really, that's really all leading up to the chip, man. And that's why I see he got us so desensitized to the real world. That's why your average nigga now will fuck a robot. Hey man, that safe die, Jay will do that because they're desensitized to the natural way now. Because it was all leading up to the New World Order.
If I can say this, I'm just going off my own opinion. I think pornography did the same thing.
It did.
It shows you in the movie, in the book, 1984, that pornography was used for that distraction. But as a man, you just be your shit to pornography, your dick gets soft in the pussy, man. You know what I'm saying? If you just aggressively just be, you know what I'm saying, for the time you 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and that's more a if you got that more, it's more accessible than a woman. Until you get in that woman, your shit halfway. You know what I'm saying? You all did that shit because your brain loves it.
You actually get more aroused by looking at pornography than dealing with a real woman.
And you know what's crazy? I read that. And it was like, you produce that dopamine, the same chemical that's released when you put that heroin in your ass. It's the same chemical that's released when you ejaculate from porn. So you'll be more, like you said, addicted and aroused off that shit. By the time you get to the real world, you're right, like, hey, what the fuck is this?
Based off of artificial reality.
It's like candy, like candy. You so used to those additives, those sweeteners, chewing that orange flavor Starburst and that strawberry flavor Skittle. If I tell you eat the actual strawberry, you're like, what a crackhead, what a candy, man.
They're going to the chocolate.
To the chocolate.
That's going to the chocolate. Eating a sneaker is way different from eating that real chocolate organic in 90s.
Hey, I went to get the chocolate before camp. I asked the lady, hey, what aisle is the real chocolate on? She looking at me. I said, no, the real chocolate. You know, she's like, you gotta be more.
Oh man.
Like, okay.
She think you talking about the sneaker,
So you can look on aisle 9. You can look on aisle 9 what she said. So when I went on aisle 9, you know, they had all the different chocolate and candy and shit up top. Man, I had to look way down on the bottom to find the real chocolate, man. I was like, damn. Then they ain't even had the good stuff. You know, they just at the low level chocolate.
Right, because the real chocolate, man, it's good.
It's beneficial.
Right. Eating sneaker, it gonna hurt your teeth. Like, you know, you got a little hole in your teeth, whatever, you eat a sneaker, fine and shit. But you got real chocolate, it ain't got no hardening in it. You can eat the real chocolate, you got a hole in your teeth, get stuck in it, ain't nothing gonna happen.
Esau created a Sims game in America.
Yep.
He created a fake world on planet Earth in America because you the source of your food. He said people go around with chocolate. Chocolate comes from cacao. It comes from cocoa beans, right? So chocolate is really cacao melted down, man. But when you get a sneaker bar, you go to the source. When you go to Burger King and get a burger, you're not connecting that burger to a cow, man.
Right.
All right, so Esau created this world that's dependent on him, but you can't even go to the resource and do it yourself.
Man.
So when you get on your whole reality, you know how many people I see at the red light, especially as the woman at the red light on Instagram, rapping on Instagram at the red light. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not in reality. It's a virtual. This is a virtual reality, and that chip is gonna chip you into that virtual reality, man. The interconnection of things, man.
Yep.
Really is the game.
You are really, because I played that sales game when I was younger. I didn't know that I was seeing a reenactment of my life. Big brother was watching me. It was a reenactment. This is the so-called white man Sims game, man.
Yeah. Hey, because going back to virtual reality, even if you go on YouTube, you type in VR videos 360. What they'll show you a video where you can view it in cardboard. If you got the glasses for it, you can view it. You can just put your phone up in the cardboard and you can see it like you in a damn room. You looking all around, or you can just view it like this and like, oh, like you feel like you there. That's all prepping you. That's all preparation, like the elder said, for that chip, man. They got, cause they got virtual reality, which is that world. You viewing something, they'll show you an event, something that passed, but you can view it 360. But also you have what's called AR, which is augmented reality. That's why they got that big craze Pokemon Go game. Here it is. You got a little fucking boy, right? He's playing Pokemon Go on his phone. He's viewing the real world, but on his phone he has a Pokemon. So he chases the damn Pokemon. He get hit by a fucking car, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's all getting you ready. You found a scripture? The people taking in great number. That's what the elder said. Everybody you know and see about to take that chip, man. That's why Revelation makes a stretch on how all these people worship the image of the beast. They already ready for the new world order. They ready for that chip, man. You know? But yeah, you brothers got it.
Hey, and another thing with that augmented reality, it causes kids to have hallucinations because they're looking at their screen, seeing a little fictional character, and it looks real because it's augmented. You know, it has that real life background. And then, like, once they move it away, they might still see it. And they see it in their dreams, and they have nightmares of that shit.
That shows that these cell phones are nothing but black mirrors. You know, that this is all to attach you to the spirit world on the left-hand side, man. You know?
Hey, I got that word virtual, which it goes back to virtue. In etymology online, it says a moral, so like it says moral life and conduct. That's what Esau has done. He's destroyed your moral life and conduct, man. Right. He's created a sense of reality that's not real. You know, that's without morals. A reality that's without morals. You know, just do whatever the hell you feel like. Going back to that, do thy will. Alice the Prodigal Spirit, you know. It says manliness. So actually having virtues means you have manliness about yourself, man. You know?
Just principles that makes a man a man. Of course, it's the law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
But with Wisdom of Solomon goes to the 4 virtues, man. I believe those are planks of manhood. It goes into wisdom, temperance, justice, and courage. If you have wisdom, temperance, justice, and courage, all right, that makes you manly. You know, courage is a masculine trait. A lot of you cats believe what we're saying, but y'all don't have the courage to come out here. A lot of you cats, y'all scared to read. Y'all want to be entertained all day. That's the mind of a child. You're not a man yet, man. All right? A lot of you don't stand for the truth. Justice is a masculine trait. So, yeah, that's not a real man who's scared to be embarrassed because of the truth, man. He's scared to stand out. You know? The Most High made us outsiders, man.
That's right.
Why would I want to be attached to this wickedness, man?
Going back to that, he said he made us what? Spectacle of the world, man.
Yep. So we're a spectacle, man. Spectacle goes back to Deltron, which means something that's watched, man.
That's right.
And why would you want to fit into a weaker society? But like I said, real manliness, it is wisdom. It is just, and no pictures, please.
Picture, man. You take pictures of the sign, though. You want to take pictures of the city, boy, just, you know.
Hey, I appreciate that, brother. All right, but a real manliness is courage, justice, temperance. Temperance goes back to self-control.
Right.
A masculine trait is self-control. This is the Wisdom of Solomon, not the word, man. And another one is courage. Courage is the strength of mind to do something despite how painful it is. Fear is pain. You might want to come out here and listen to us. You might want to come out here and teach, but you got that anxiety on your chest. Anyway, if you believe in the truth, because courage is doing something despite that anxiety, despite that pain. Get into the cold showers and stuff, I know it's kind of irrelevant, because it's kind of like you practicing courage. You practicing fortitude, man. Right. You practice doing something that's beneficial despite your fear of it, man.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
Doing something despite comforts, man, discomforts. Go ahead, bro.
I was just gonna say it's easy to follow the masses, you know. It's easy to just follow what everybody else is doing, you know what I'm saying? That's simple. The hard thing is, you know what I'm saying, going out trying to, you know what I'm saying, do
That's right, brother.
That's right, bro.
And also, when you go against the current, so to speak, you know, it boosts your adrenaline and your testosterone. And it boosts that masculine spirit, man.
Hey, that's how you build strength of character by resistance. You know, you got basketball players and athletes. They'll help them run. They'll put them inside of a pool and make them run. You know what I'm saying? Like the current might be going this way, you going that way. What happens? That's how you, like you said, you building that strength by going again. And if you look at us and the average Israelite our age, we come from a different cloth. You know what I'm saying? We built differently than the average Israelite man our age, man.
I also taking cold showers, man.
Yeah,
Oh, the spirit brought it up again.
It's different from taking a hot bath, a hot shower, than taking that cold shower, man.
You gotta man up in that cold shower.
And that boosts your test. Really, you're really not supposed to take hot showers. I don't really push that on brothers because that's not scriptural. But really, natural water isn't really warm.
Right.
Real, like, and then when you take a cold shower, you feel cleaner. Because cold shower actually cleans you internally and externally.
That's right.
But that water, when that cold water hits you, it stimulates your nerve. America's gonna get destroyed.
That's right!
So-called black man, Hispanic man, and Native American man are God's chosen people.
That's right!
But the cold shower, when that water hits you and you get that shot, don't be scared of it. It's natural to be scared. Embrace it. Because for one, you train your spirit to embrace discomfort. And secondly, you stimulate your nervous system. So that's gonna increase your blood circulation. It's gonna boost your testosterone. That's why when you come out, when you teach in the cold, when you get done teaching, you be all vigorous. I don't know if y'all noticed, but you know what I'm saying? If you talk in the cold for 3 hours, then you feel like a little more manly. Because that's why the Russians, they practice in the cold and they run in the cold. So when you take a cold shower, it stimulates your nervous system, it boosts your testosterone, it boosts your immune system. All right?
Yeah.
Hey, that's like last night. Me and the brother was watching that wicked ass movie Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah.
And she was trying to get him to learn that witchcraft bullshit or anything, you know, whatever that bullshit is. And what she did was she took him to the top of Mount Everest. And it was fucking freezing cold. And then when she came back, we said, we're gonna see what he gonna do now. Cause that cold made his ass actually get the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Cold makes you callous. It hardens you.
But that's how you know 2/3 of our people from the hope you elect, man. Because 2/3 of our people is like they're warm water, they're hot water. But they elect like they're cold water, man.
Yeah, they gonna come out here in the cold.
That's right, bro.
Gate, man.
Yeah, they want to be comfortable because what hot water do make you comfortable, man. You take that hot water, that hot bath, yeah, you good, you smooth, you know what I'm saying?
This lifestyle that we live, all the brothers that you see out here, this path that we live, it's cold.
That's right, bro.
It's cold showers every day.
Right.
It's uncomfortable. You know, so the spirit of most I put on you, comforts are not attracted to you. It's like he put a bitter spirit on us, and it's like the law of attraction, quote unquote.
Right.
We attract everything that's bitter, man. we have a life of discomforts on this side.
Right.
Going back to your house shop being austere. He was austere, he lived an austere life.
Which is what he lived a bitter life.
He lived a bitter life, man.
And how you know why he drunk? He drunk wine, man. Look what thing he was going through,
Hey, man, when you go through this conference, you kill liquor. I can speak for myself. I'm not even a big liquor person. When I had it out there rough week, when I had extreme this, man, I drink that shit like it's Kool-Aid, man.
Oh yeah, when I was my grandmother passed last year, you know, I was discomforted because I had to be around my family. It's like, man, I gotta go around my family. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay. I drank 2 fifths of Jack Daniels, man. I was drinking that shit like water. I was just drinking straight out the bottle like it was water, man.
Yeah,
Hey, we
because bitter.
oppressed, man.
It was because it was bitter, yeah. But it didn't taste bitter. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, you know what I'm saying?
When your spirit bitter, liquor tastes delicious.
Yeah.
When you deprived of stuff and you might have like rough nights, you didn't get a lot of sleep. Stressed up high, you didn't eat no sweets that week, but you didn't give yourself comforts.
That's right, bro.
Man, liquor tastes like candy, man. And it's okay to drink liquor according to the Bible.
That's right.
The most important thing is America's gonna be destroyed.
That's right.
The so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Americans are the Lord's chosen people.
That's right.
The so-called white man is Esau according to the Bible.
That's right.
And we about to get the kingdom. You know?
That's right.
I got that piece up, bro. It's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8, verse 7. And if a man love righteousness, her labors are virtue.
Hey man, the Israelite man too cute for the word, man. know you got a nice haircut, man. You can stop 10 minutes and listen to us, man. She gonna stop if you stop, man. Man, she trust me. If you buying the groceries and you buying her clothes, she ain't going too far, man.
That's right, bro.
And sometimes you gotta put your foot down. Part of coming back into this truth, I'm talking to the so-called black man. Part of coming back to the truth is put your foot down for righteousness. If you don't speak no other time, if you don't do nothing else, be a man for the word, man.
That's right.
But go ahead, brother.
For she teacheth temperance and prudence.
Temperance goes back to self-control, which that's something that the Israelite man and the Israelite woman lacks. See, what the government does for the so-called black woman, or what he did the past 50 years, he told you it was okay not to have self-control because we're going to give you birth control, we're going to give you abortion, we're going to give you Section 8 and food stamps so we can support you in your lack of self-control. But now he's cutting that Section 8 out and the food stamps out, so now you gotta pay for not having self-control. Same thing with the so-called black man. You wanna have sex with every woman you see, all right? Now you got all these babies you can't afford in captivity. Man, your daddy couldn't afford your ass. What makes you think you can do the same thing he did and pull it off, man? So the point is, part of that holy trait is self-control with his temperance, man. You know?
It says, for she teacheth temperance and prudence.
Prudence is to have insight and foresight. Forget that 2020 hindsight, or if I would have known better, if I was in my right mind. Prudence is another manly trait. It's to be able to foresee something and avoid a situation. So you got courage, which is you fearless, or you're not controlled by fear, but prudence balances that out. Like, okay, if I do this, then I might go to jail. If I do this today, I can get killed. So it's not a wise decision, so I'm gonna avoid the situation. Even that dummy on Breakfast Club, Takeshi Tech 6ix9ine, dudes like it's a difference between being gangster and being stupid. All right? So the nigga was right. So the point is, you gotta have prudence to foresee the evil. All right, go ahead.
All right, it says, justice and fortitude.
We out here because of justice. All right. Esau, the so-called white man, has to pay for putting the so-called black man in the cargo slave ships and making us build up this country for free.
That's right.
He has to pay for the slaughtering of over 77 million Native Americans, man.
That's right.
Leaving the Taino population down to 500, man. All right. He has to pay for the bloodshed that he's caused, and that's called justice.
That's right.
So in actuality, we're just being men.
Right.
All right. If it happened to him, he'll make us pay for it.
That's right, brother.
All right, go ahead.
It says, which are such things as men can have nothing more profitable in their life.
You can't be a man unless you got the virtues. Wisdom, temperance, prudence, and justice. You're not a man unless you practice that.
That's right, bro.
All right?
This world teach otherwise.
The world teaches you, just go off your impulses, go off your drives, obey your thirst.
Hey, wishes they going back to a woman trait, man.
It's a female trait.
Yeah, that's a female trait because women deal off emotions, man. With men don't deal off emotions, you know?
A woman life is on how she felt that day. The way she talked to you is based on how she's feeling inside. Because you can be frustrated as a man. You might get irritated, or you might get frustrated with a brother. Now you gonna snap on him. You gonna go, hold on, this is the brother. Let me check myself. Let's talk this out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A woman, she frustrated, you finna get snapped on. Especially if it's Eve. And then when her emotions are calm again, she's gonna talk to you like y'all never just had an argument. No apologies. That's not justice. If I do you wrong, I gotta apologize. You know, Jake will wrong you, and he'll come back the next day and start a conversation like y'all didn't just have a fallout, man.
That's right, bro.
You gotta balance it out, be like, hey man, my bad, bro. Even I'm trying to get in the world, you're like, my bad, man. You know, this truth teaches you really be a good person, man.
That's right.
So yeah, that goes for brother to the truth, man. If you did something wrong to a brother, apologize. If you offend him, apologize, man.
That's being a man, really, though.
Admit that you're wrong.
Yeah.
It says that about a woman. It says a wicked woman eat it and wipe her mouth and said I've done no wrong.
That's right.
A man that can't say he wrong, he not a man.
That's right.
Because even it don't matter if you're an elder. Like I'm supposed to be a brother that's been here for a minute. You know, as far as the old 8 camps and stuff, that don't mean I'm right. There's gonna be things I don't know. So part of saying, I'm sorry, it's part of it. Part of being a man.
Hey, brother, but ain't that what America teach? What these men say? Hey, you gotta learn. You know, she always, you know, the woman never wrong.
The woman is always wrong. That's why our nation is the way it is.
That's right.
Because she wrong. Her mama raised her wrong, and she raised her kids wrong. Now they in America, lost souls, man. The Israelite man is the way he is. The so-called black man is the way he is, because he was raised by a woman.
That's cool.
Don't look over. That's cool. Let them be.
Yeah.
Go ahead, join the hand.
Hey, should I go unpunished, man?
Hey, well, in a time of Jacob's trouble, in a time of famine, they gonna go for that dark meat walking amongst them, man. He gonna be the first live sacrifice.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
They gonna eat his ass, man.
Eat his ass, man.
They just got help for attention.
He gonna be that sacrificial lamb.
God.
Sit in the manger. But let's go ahead. Let's go.
This Baruch chapter 1 verse I'm gonna start at verse 17. Okay. It says, we have sinned before the Lord.
Yeah, and that's our people, man. We have sin before the Lord, man. Going back to our forefathers, man.
And Baruch admitted that he's a real man.
That's right, bro. That's right. You know, we have sin, man. But Jacob like, I did this because of woo-woo. You know, try to justify himself, man.
I ain't have my daddy when I was growing up.
Yeah, y'all gotta be a butt in there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's how you know Jake full of shit when you hear a butt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or
The new butt, or the more softer butt is however.
You know what I'm saying? God.
Yeah, I should have did what I did. However, you know.
Go ahead. It says, and disobeyed him.
Right. We disobeyed the Lord, man. That's why you see what get Baruch 3 and 8. I mean, Baruch 3 and 8 real quick.
Baruch chapter 3 verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
See, we are yesterday in our captivity, man. Because what? We disobeyed the Lord, man. Right. We disobeyed Yahweh Shema Shah, man. We transgressed against the law, statute, and commandments, man, of the heavenly fathers, man. That's why we yet this day in our captivity, man. And for you so-called white people, y'all going to slavery, man.
That's right!
Rejoice on daughter Edom, man. All right?
I hope you in the shackles. You know what I'm saying? I hope you in the shackles, because you're going to be wearing them for a while.
That's going to be the new style.
It's going to be the new style. How we like Nikes and stuff, and like Jordans. Hope you like shackles, man.
Right. Yeah, I got the new shining shackles. You see this? Yeah.
Bragging to those slaves.
You see that gold? You know? Go ahead, brother.
All right, it says, you want me to jump back?
No, just read a little more of that.
Okay, jump back. Where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse.
Right, for a reproach and a curse. Did not say that in Deuteronomy? All right, all these curses that come upon you and overtake you.
Basically,
all right,
and I ain't mean to cut you
off. Go ahead.
Basically, the curse was on this side, you ain't gonna be shit.
Right.
And in a nutshell, you ain't gonna be shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he showed us. Let's say it's reproach, because they go into correction. So he put us here. Really, it's for chastisement.
That's right, bro.
You know, it's to be corrected to show you, hey, you want to follow these motherfucking heathens? Okay, here you go. I'm gonna show you what it's gonna lead you to.
Yeah, right.
This is what you get. Yeah. This is what you get when you disobey my voice and you go after the other, the gods of the other nations. Okay. No.
Okay. Hey, you know who we are like your two brothers? You know when you driving and you see the inmates doing work on the highways.
Right.
And wherever they go, they got their green and white suits.
Yeah.
The nation of Israel are those inmates in America with the green and white suits, man.
That's right, brother.
Everywhere we go, we got that stigma on us that we're prisoners, that we're criminals.
Right.
You know?
It says, and to be subject to payments.
And that's what you get. And that's what we do. We subject to payments, man. Car note, rent, light bill, gas. You know?
You can't move into your next check.
I'm talking about shit.
That's another subject to payments. Your ass get paid every 2 weeks. That shit suck.
Yup.
You got a budget. Why our Prince got a budget? You gotta eat sandwiches through the work week if you know what I'm saying? Stretch a little money out. You might have to buy the more affordable liquor, man. You subject to a paycheck, man. And you died 50.
Hey, and then like I think you brought this out when we was at camp. I don't remember when it was, probably a couple weeks ago. But anyway, you said everybody on the planet gotta pay, except everybody on the planet, all the creatures eat for free and live for free except humans. That's what you said.
Yeah, I think it was a brother. What was the brother said that.
Yeah, one of the brothers said it. But anyway, yeah, everybody on the planet gotta pay, but chiefly the Israelites gotta pay. You know, because we transgress the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High.
You see a gorilla eat a banana? He ain't at the convenience store. Put the 50 cent on the convenience store. I got with the banana. You see the ant with the crumb? You know what I'm saying? He ain't swiping an EBT card to get the crumb, man. He just got the crumb, man.
I got a quick precept. All right, this Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord Yahweh shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things.
What's an employee? An employee is a servant. So you gotta serve Esau as an employee. To feed yourself, to give yourself water, to give yourself shelter. You've been paying a mortgage for 30 years. In the 10th year, the neighborhood will run down. You done moved into this side of town, thinking I gotta be in a house now. 5 years later, they got niggified. So you have no rest here, man. Yo, if somebody can hold Lamentations 5 too.
It says, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
And now you're destroyed. You're broken, man. You think this is normal. You think that you institutionalized in America, man. You know, you more comfortable in America than in a world outside of it. You won't know how to function outside of America. And this shows slavery. This is where you came to pick cotton.
That's right.
And then we're in the South. This is where you really came to pick cotton, man.
That's right, bro.
Cotton Kingdom.
Cotton Kingdom, man.
Let him get this real quick. Hagar 1 and 6, because we're going back to the subject paper.
This is Hagar 1 and 6. You have so much and bring in little.
You worked your ass. Oh, I'm sorry.
You got it. Break it down, Al. Break it down.
You worked your ass off and still only got enough to keep the lights on.
Right.
That's how you say getting paid 2 weeks, goddamn it. It's bitter, man.
It's rough, man.
It's rough.
You gotta wait 2 weeks to get paid. But beyond that, you working.
That's right.
Coming to America, he found out his son was working at McDowell's. He made that video out of it. My son works. You know, you sold much and brought in little. You working a $25 an hour job for $12.50 an hour. You working a $15 job hour now. You working a $15 an hour job, $8 an hour, man.
Just to show you that's a curse that we are under in the law. It says that a man is supposed to get paid the same day. You know, the sun is not supposed to go down before that man is paid, man. But what? We didn't keep the law, statutes, and commandments, so we had to live by the laws of these heathens, man. That's right. You gotta wait 2 weeks for some shit that you did. You gotta wait 2 weeks for your money for some shit that you did 2 weeks ago.
Don't let you have to be a guy that have to record your time on a pencil. Because you might forget to clock out in pen, but that was 2 weeks ago. You was like, what time did I clock out Tuesday 2 weeks ago? Mess your money up, man.
Yeah, right, bro. Go ahead, bro.
All right. Ye eat, but ye have not enough.
Right.
Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink.
Right. That's the
Ye
point.
clothe,
Go ahead.
ye clothe you, but there is none warm.
Right.
And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes.
See? That's man, it's worth nothing, man. Put it in a bag of holes, man.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
And they do that shit week after week, man.
Right.
Week after week, we had to go slave to Esau, and it's just like we put it in a bag of holes because all the bills that we had to pay, man, we just living by some subsidies, man. Like you always need to bring out, man. Working by subsidies. You don't see an old ass crew on the motorcycle. Old ass niggas on the motorcycle, man. You ain't never seen no young Jack on the chopper, man. Y'all gotta be a nigga 50 and 60 years old on the chopper, man.
You gotta pop my average. Have sex with women you check.
That's right, bro. Back to the bag of hoes, man. That's all you got, man.
Deuteronomy curse me that basket. You know, you hold your fruit in your substance in your basket. When your basket curse me got holes in it, the apple's falling out. So when you get paid, they taxing your behind. All right, as soon as before you get paid again, you broke. You never see your money accumulate. By the time you get paid, you got 92 cents in your bank account, if that. Or you might go to overdraft. The overdraft $35.
Yeah.
But the way they set up your bank, they separate your overdraft payments. So you might have, let's say, 3 different overdraft payments to win the overdraft. That's $35 each. So that's 35 times 3. 3 times 3 is 90, right? So that's $105. So let's say your ass get paid $600. $105 of that is gone before you see it because the overdraft payment.
Yeah. Esau charge your ass $35 for a penny. If you go over a penny, that's right.
That shit happens.
That's how you stay getting rich, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep screwing Jake over.
See, a nigga, go ahead, bro.
I was just saying, he just keep screwing Jake over with the same BS, man.
See, you can whoop a nigga ass and shoot a nigga if he break into your house. If he steal your shoe. But you don't know how to go against that systematic shit. You don't know how to go against that systematic racism, that systematic oppression, where they have algorithms put in place to keep your ass broke, man. You can't square up, you can't box that. You know? That's why we gotta pray to the Most High.
You can't patch that hole in that bag.
Yeah, you can't
You might think, well, I'm gonna patch this hole up. I'm gonna build a well.
Yeah,
that way I ain't gotta pay for water. I'm gonna put solar panels on my house. That way I can conserve electricity. Right. You know what I'm saying? Esau putting laws on your way.
Let's back to the meditation. Where you think you going?
What you got it though, bro? He done with that.
Okay.
Watch it.
Back in Baruch, chapter 1, verse 17 again. For we have sinned before the Lord and disobeyed him and have not hearkened unto the voice of the Lord our power.
Didn't I just say that in Deuteronomy? You know, that's how you know the Apocrypha is belong in the Bible, man. They say the same thing, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
To walk in the commandments that he gave us openly.
That's right, man. Go ahead.
It says, since the day that the Lord brought our forefathers out of the land of Egypt.
Man, it's a cold cut, bro. Keep going.
Until this present day.
Until this present day, we still in captivity.
Go ahead. What that nigga Jay-Z say? How we still slaves 2016. So, you know, that wicked ass nigga has the truth.
Yeah, just cause he got some FRN notes, he ain't no slave no more. Come on, man.
He know he a slave.
Yep.
There's a song called Modern Slavery. It says, it's talking about his chains on his neck. He says modern slavery, but this ain't the 1800s, so they pay me. You know?
Hey, Kanye West got that song.
New slaves.
We the new slaves.
Yeah, we the new slaves.
Yeah, everything we do go back to Esau. He get paid for everything.
Yeah, they really like the new slave because they sold out to him.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They really like the real house niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep, because they belong unto Esau. Like Esau real, you know, they belong unto Esau.
Yep.
When they don't do what Esau say, you know, he really get them.
We don't feel niggas.
Yeah, we the field niggas. They the house
from the
niggas.
outside.
Yep, that's right, bro.
Them entertainer slaves, they dress them up in them characters, them blackface.
Yep.
That's why you got Lil Yachty. He ain't nothing but a little minstrel show.
Oh, look what they just did to Wayne Brady.
Yeah.
He's a fucking tranny, man.
Yep, right.
You know what I'm saying? He being a damn tranny, so.
Wayne Brady.
Yeah, I put it on kick.
Damn.
Yeah, I thought, bro, this. Did you see it?
I saw it.
Yeah, well, you know, Wayne Brady's a damn tranny, man. And you know, and pretty much the reason why they'll get the, well, you know, he was a coon, but they'll get a masculine Jake, or Jake that's supposed to be masculine, right? And a feminize him because that's ultimate submission, man.
That's right.
And then and basically that means you worship Baphomet. Because Baphomet is an androgynous demon. It's both male and female. So that's why they did it to Bruce Jenner. Yeah, Bruce Jenner, because he was what was called the Superman.
Yeah.
You know, in the Olympics. So they'll take the masculine man and make him female. And that's you get the image of the Baphomet, man.
Hey, what did he do when he throw the javelin or some shit like that in the he ran?
Yeah, he ran, yeah. Little obstacle course type.
Got Terry Crews too, you know. So,
Yeah,
they got him, man. He's big, you know, muscle bound Jake look like a bodybuilder or something, man. Yeah, he crying on TV talking about somebody, you know, sexually molested him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
And that proves that all these people are gonna take the chip.
Yeah, they gonna take the chip.
Baba Kushai, I just want one scripture. You brothers got it. Can you give me a scripture in the Apocrypha? Yeah, Second Esdras. Because Everybody you see on TV, these entertainers, everybody you see at work, on your job, your boss, your co-workers, your family members, your old friends, they all gonna die.
That's right.
They all gonna fucking die, man.
That's right.
These Edomites, these so-called white people, they gonna die.
That's right.
You know, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, don't want to get the truth, you gonna die. That's right. All you people gonna fucking die, man.
That's right. That's
all right. Can you give me the scripture out?
All right, this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 5, verse 1. It says, nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number.
Shall be taken in great number. I mean, they gonna be destroyed, man.
That's right.
Okay? Because these same people, they all plugged into the matrix, man. You know, and they're not gonna come out of it. See, our people, they're not gonna come out of this situation, man. All right? The Lord blinded them. That's why they don't want to get the truth. Here it is. The truth is right in your face and you can't see it because the Lord blinded you, man. Like you got the term hidden in plain sight, or revelation of the method. The truth right in your face, man, but it ain't for you. So people gonna be taken in great number, man.
And what's that number? 66.6, man.
Yeah, 2/3.
That's 2/3 of our people, man. So 66.6 of our people, man, gonna get destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. Well, if not by the missiles, you got the race wars, all right? You got the FEMA count. You got martial law, you know. Hey, you got the famine. You know, our people gonna die, man, a horrible death, man, because they refuse to hearken to the voice of the Lord. You have about Shemal Shah, man. He's gonna speak it to us, man.
That's right, brother.
We ain't out here on the highways, the byways for nothing, man. That's right. All right? The Lord has sent his prophets out in the last days just for fun, just for play. You know? This real life serious times we living in, man. We at the end, man. America gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, man.
That's right.
Hey, if you don't get right, man, you gonna get burnt.
That's right.
Go ahead, you got it, bro.
All right, I got a quick scripture. Isaiah 14, I'm gonna get to the point. Isaiah 14:23. I will also, it's talking about America, man. All right. I will also make it a possession for the pitcher and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, said Yahweh of hosts. So that besom is a broom. When those nuclear missiles hit America, and that mushroom cloud hits, it's gonna have a wind and nuclear fire sweeping those different cities. And then that besom is like a broom with all that dust. All right, but it's gonna be flaming fire, man. He's gonna sweep with the besom of destruction, which is that nuclear wind, decimating everything in his path, destroying everything in his path, man.
Right. A broom is a tool used for cleaning.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what those missiles for. To cleanse this land of all the fucking wickedness that's going on.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, say in that same hour the elect are delivered. There's a great earthquake, and the people slain was 7,000, which means completion. So everybody left on the soil of America gonna go, man. But see, I want the brother to get the scripture because the elder was talking about how you in traffic and you see everybody on their phone. Everybody out here, they all on their phone. Chicks was over there taking selfies. So they're taken already.
That's right.
They're already gone, man. So once Esau implement that chip, really, it's gonna be something out of a movie. Like all these people lined up to take the chip. Like, I mean, we believe it. That's right. We know it's gonna happen, but you're gonna be like, whoa, because we were prophesying about it when the Lord manifests it. It's even gonna amaze you. You know what I'm saying? So taking a great number, everybody man, hey, just count the house. It's like they say, charge to the game. Hey man, see him on the other side.
It says, and the way of the truth shall be hidden, and the
we were just talking about that, man. It's hidden in plain sight.
Right.
Go ahead.
And it said, and the land shall be barren of faith.
Yep.
And that's now. Nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
You had a close.
Yeah.
I just had a quick one. It's 2nd Ezra 9:22. It says, let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain.
So fuck trying to save your cousin, your uncle, the people you grew up with. That's right. It ain't about who. I'm stumbling on my words, but it ain't about if we can't say they're not the elect. Fuck. They're not out here, they're not the elect. Fuck.
Yeah.
And if they come out here, they might be elect.
Yeah.
So fuck them.
That's right.
let my grape be kept in my plant. For with great labor have I made it perfect.
The grape out of their cluster is the elect, man. So everybody you see out here is gonna die, man. This is the multitude that's gonna perish in earthquakes, famine, race wars, and ultimately thermonuclear destruction.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
And that's the point, man. All right. This everything you see around you is gonna be destroyed. America's gonna be a monument, a desert. All right. Book of Eli before it gets destroyed. You got it, brother.
All right. Hey. So with that, man, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. All right, the salvation is urgent we believe, man. And we want to give all honor and glory to
Jehovah, Basham, Yahusha.
double honors to the elder, the apostle, great millstone, who will teach well, being great example of Israel, bringing the elect, peace and blessing the brothers on the four winds, putting the spirit, that great song. So with that, all right, hey, y'all about to shabak the song. From Yasharala, man.